live. All right. So,
Hey.
we have so much to go over tonight. There's a lot going on in the little YouTubes.
Yep.
It's crazy. Hey, Brandy, Samara, Natco, Ben, Mike, Raquel, Samara. Let's see. I think I got teacher mom. Hey, Batty, Sasquatch. Okay, I think I got everybody. So if I didn't, it's not on purpose. So
Hey,
what do
Ben.
you
Hey,
want to do first?
Sasquatch. Hey, Kimmy. Well,
Hey,
first,
Kimmy.
I need to grab my drink, but I can do that in a minute. I don't care. I don't care. Hey, Natclo.
Hey, Nat. Okay, before we go any further, is my sound okay to everybody like else? I know we can hear each other. Is my sound okay to you guys?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because I did switch my mic up tonight to an old mic, and hey, CK, it's really good to see you. Hey, Dory, long time no see, CK. Glad you're here. Hey, Life Rewinded. Okay,
Hey,
yes, it's
life
good. Look at that. That's a first.
It's a
uh,
miracle. Hey, teacher's mom. Hey, Samara.
just,
Everybody says it sounds good. Hey, Cassandra.
hey, September Angel. I can't. Okay, so I can go over some stuff if you give me a hint. I can fit that in tonight. But I haven't been watching. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Eric. Um,
I watched
so
Hey Eric. I watched her yesterday, but I didn't watch her today. I didn't get to watch much of anything on YouTube today. Hey Carla.
hey, Carla. Hey, hello, gamer. Hello gamer. Oh my god. Hello cool gamer. DD. Okay. So as y'all know, there's a big lawsuit going on in the YouTubes, and I want to give my opinion about that, a general opinion. I'm not gonna deep dive in and pick it apart and all that. I'm just gonna give a general opinion. Then I want to talk about a couple of the things. I want to talk about Shauna. Probably do Shauna first, actually. Shauna never gave me ultimatums, ever. And I'm not talking bad about Rex because he hasn't talked bad about me. I don't even like to bring him up, but I have to for this instance. And again, this was months and months and months ago. She just didn't want to see transphobic stuff in a chat where she frequents because, that's her life. That's all she ever said. She didn't give me ultimatums. I don't know who exactly said that part to her, but I want to make that clear that she never demanded that I do anything ever. We've always had a really good way of, if there's a problem, going to each other. She's never gave me ultimatums. At the time, we were also fighting with Rex for different reasons. The end. So I just want to deaden that. That's not what happened with Shauna at all.
No, she's not like that. She's a very forgiving person. Even when she doesn't like something or gets upset with something, then she doesn't normally, from what I observe, she doesn't leave that channel forever. You know what I mean? Like she might that day have something to say, but she doesn't. She's not like that. She's not
No.
gonna make. She's not gonna let anybody make her choose. So why would she try to make other people
Yeah, she's
choose or
always been
whatever?
really good about it. Okay, so hi Taco. I hope you're doing good. I hope your headache's gone. Amy, I love Shauna
Hey
too.
Taco, I had a headache all day today too.
Yeah,
Ugh.
poor oh my gosh, Taco's had one off and on for days, so that sucks.
Oh, that's awful.
So what happened was,
Hey,
I'm gonna give a note.
YB.
Hey, AYB, great live last night, and your mod's just totally kicked ass, by the way.
Oh, I
Um,
missed it.
oh
I
my
need to watch
God, she
that.
had 400 people in there. It was really good. She interviewed
That's awesome.
Natasha.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Yeah. Oh, I was puckering a couple times, oh God. But it went pretty good in my opinion. But all right, so
She actually
what
has a
happened?
great channel too, because she is really good at being neutral and things.
Mhm.
For her to have controversial people and talk to them is awesome channel idea for her channel. Maybe that's what she does normally, anyways. But I think she would be fantastic at that. I got to go
Yeah,
watch it.
yeah, you definitely need to watch it after. So I'm gonna give the condensed version. Mallory, everybody around here has known how Mallory is for years. Don't take that as a diss. She's always just stayed the same, right? And she said some controversial things
Yep.
that I've already said, okay, I don't agree with it, but
Hey, Momo.
she's never changed. She's always just been Mallory. And Shauna just said, hey, I understand where she's coming from because we deal with things with humor. as trans people. We just do, and sometimes it's not always the right thing to say, and I don't agree with what she said. So Mallory asked if she could play Shauna's video today. Shauna said, hey, I don't care. She threw Shauna a wrench to like promote her channel since she was playing her clip. And people were not happy about that and got upset and with Shauna about it and called her, basically said that she demanded that I boot Rex from the chat. Anybody who watched all that knows Shauna did not make my mind up. I don't know why people think that people tell me what to do. Anyways, that doesn't happen. I'm very capable of making my own damn mind up, okay? If I don't like something, I will take care of it. But Shauna just tried to remain like, she wanted to help me understand where she was coming from with certain things. That's all. She didn't make my mind up about Rex.
I just want to say there was many conversations that didn't even happen on YouTube. So you haven't even seen enough of what even went down to come to the conclusion that Shauna made anybody do anything.
Yeah, she didn't demand. She just didn't. I mean, okay, so I'm going to give one example. Rex got really upset. Everybody knows that Rex was going hard back then, and he had called her like a monster. And I immediately said, block him, because this was Shauna's. I know people make fun of it, but this was Shauna's place where she didn't have to see all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a time where there was just a lot going on, right? And plus, Shauna's my friend. I love Shauna. She stood up for us when not that many people have, many a times. But she's also called us out too. Like, people forget that she has called us out too. So
I don't even think that like Rex would be be shocked or be like, oh, I don't know why why Amanda wanted to block me. You know what I mean? Like, hello.
Right.
I don't understand.
He was not our fan either. We don't like each other. It's but we're just, neither one of us talking about each other. That's literally all that's changed. I just choose not to. And he isn't either. And I hate that I have to bring him up for this story, but somebody else brought him up.
Around. So.
Yeah, I don't even see him around. So either way, I just wanted to clear Shauna of that because she in no way gave ultimatums at all. She didn't put her foot down. Of course, if you are a trans person, you don't want to be called a monster. I think that's pretty reasonable. And Rex knows. Rex isn't like questioning. He didn't want to be here either back then. I mean, like, ever. We're not friends. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways. Sorry, I have to get my dog.
Hey, Nevaeh, I'm going to read what she said. May the Creator help us with self-awareness and be kinder to others by leaving folks alone and stop stupid people from being dumpster divers. I'm agitated and no one's fault. Well, hello.
I hope you feel better, Nevaeh. I'm sorry. I have Cujo on my hands over here. Like, it's like, calm down. Oh my gosh. So I have a video. I have that video, Samara, and I'm gonna play it.
It's like a kid. Whenever you get on the phone, they're like need your attention right that second. As soon as you pick up the phone, it's the dog's the same way.
Yes, and look, I'm not going to talk about Penguin a lot either, but I will say nobody else made me make my mind up about that either. I made my own mind up. So there's that. That's all I'm going to say about it. My dog thinks it's like a big dog, okay? For real, Taco. She thinks that she's like one of those. She thinks she's Orca, and Orcas are over here like huge and can barely ever be bothered to bark. So it's like backwards. It's really funny. All right, so there is some trans bashing in this video. It's literally called. Oh, go ahead.
I just want to say that a lot of people from when she said things on a public panel, which is what caught people's attention for there even to be a live stream about it. That's when I think a lot of people were like, "What?" and made up their mind about it prior to anybody even seeing or talking about it on Live After Live and going live about it. That's all I want to say about it.
Yeah, yes. So I just don't want anybody else getting blamed because, I'm not going to do lives and I'm not even going to bash anybody. I just choose not to engage. That's literally all. But nobody else made me do that. Like people think that people can make my mind up. I'm actually extremely hard-headed when I've made my mind up. I'm done when I'm done. So I'll leave it at that.
That is true. Hey, Caitlin.
just I don't like to show that publicly because I'm not going to get on here and argue with somebody that I care about that might see things differently. But trust me, I don't just, oh, you like that person, I have to like them too. It's a really opposite of that. All right, yes, Batty, for sure. All right, I'm gonna get play this video, and it's called, I think, hold on, let me get it pulled up.
Hey, Crime Canary. I understand I have a Bichon, and a poodle. The Bichon is an alpha of the house. I don't know if that's how you say it. Probably not. Hey, Sin.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so let me take this down. And I'll promote this channel. It looks like it's a little channel. Someone dropped a link for me earlier, and I'm glad they did because I wanted to show this, to show that this kind of stuff is going on. And this is the kind of stuff that takes away from any argument you might have with Mallory about what she said. And I understand some people don't agree with what Mallory said. It wouldn't be what I would say. But on the other hand, um, I'm not. If there's anything I learned over the last couple of years, I'm not going to try to cancel nobody. Look, she explained it the best she could. You got to take it or you leave it, and that's individuals. Everybody's got to make their own mind up. So for me, it's just like she said something that I wouldn't say. I don't agree with it. I don't really care for it, but at the same time, it's not like cancel worthy in my opinion. So I'm going to play this.
I've just seen her chats go up and up. I'm just saying, I don't think that it calling somebody out and saying unsubscribe and all that, whatever, that's one thing. But in 2022, it really only just puts more people in that chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Nana, it's so good to see you. Hey, Miss Nomer. That and Mallory, and we've had our ups and downs. Like Mallory used to call us the farm animals and the furries and all kinds of stuff, and we've not always gotten along. But this is a place that I would never go with her. It's just not. And I'm only playing this because I heard people say tonight that nobody went at her for being trans, and I just
I'm
want to show
pretty
that that's
sure
not true.
that Laura and all of them loved her back then. Pretty sure of it. I
Yes,
could be wrong on
and Mallory, one thing you cannot say about her is that she's changed. She's always been who she is. You like her or you don't. And that is the facts of she's not, ever since I've known her, she's just been how she is. So, all right. Hey, Sin, it's good to see you.
that
Crime
is true.
Canary.
Yeah. Even in the beginning, even through the Tucker stuff, all that, like, yeah, definitely. She's Mallory.
You either like her or you don't. And I'm not faulting anybody for not liking her. It's each person has to make that choice, but don't say this is not happening when it is. All right. I'm going to push play.
This Mallory over at, I forgot the channel's name already, but has all kinds of shit to say about Tiffany Marie. And it ends up that she is confused about her gender, his gender. We're just trying to figure that out. It's funny in this sense because we have an example of a person putting their own psychological issues on everybody else, which is quite typical with many of these particular members of the LGBTQ community. That's the House of Williams, a sassy Florida gal. She's really trying to put on a character. Think about that for a second. When you're thinking about Ernie Shell and where he is right now. Ernie can't remember who he is, and I don't think that Mallory remembers who he is either. Interesting. They're both kind of at the same, I guess, the same point away from zero on their respectable sides of the spectrum.
I'll have more to say about Mallory, trust me.
She kind of tugged at my common sense bone.
So your mom tugged at your common sense bone. So what is it you're really about up here, honey?
Yes, Nat Club.
Whatever your fucking name is. Talk about rhetoric, eh? Talk about bullshit fucking rhetoric coming out of this she's mouth. What's her name again? Starts with an M. Mallory. It's too much Mallory and not enough Michael. Do you know? Too much estrogen. Too much synthetic estrogen in this person. Of the Let's Talk About All Things Ratchet, where Tiffany stormed off after being insulted by transvestite Mallory. Archives of the Lab, welcome. That's like an evil fucking sinister laugh if I've ever heard one. Man, This coming from a transvestite. Isn't that even creepier? It's like, this is one creepy fucking laugh. This is like Buffalo Bob from Silence of the Lambs laughing up there. It puts the lotion on its skin.
Oh, I've lost all respect for, any respect that I could have for somebody. I have no respect for this woman. And I did not know that she was creating the content she was. I had no idea.
You have no respect for the woman. I've got no respect for the woman either, but I've got a little bit of respect for the man. Does that make sense?
Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay.
Let's put it.
Shouldn't she know more about her before she lets her up on her panel?
Start to lose a bit of respect in this regard because
you would
things just
think.
go off the fucking deep end. She's gone too far.
Well, cannonball.
How can you be all fucking dressed up as a chick like that? You're a dude, and then try to throw on everybody that you're confused. Well, if you fucking come this far, I hope you're not that fucking confused. You know, like, shouldn't you be feeling the opposite? Shouldn't you be feeling a little more satisfied and happy at this point in time? Doesn't sound like that's occurring here. I'm not. Maybe I'm understanding it wrong. Maybe there's an answer to those questions.
And I could be petty, and I will be petty.
Yeah, but you can't be with a crossdresser.
Well, I will be. She does a little wiggle jiggle to try to hide, instead of wearing long shirts.
She's a Spanx kind of gal.
Well, I mean, Spanx might help, but she wears short shirts. She might want to wear long ones so she doesn't have to like hold her legs together and walk like a pigeon because she's trying to hide. Don't wear those. Don't wear those leggings, hon. That's all. Right?
How can you be all fucking dressed up as a chick like that? You're a dude, and then try to throw on everybody that you're confused. Well, if you fucking come this far, I hope you're not that fucking confused.
Give me a break.
You have to wonder what all that synthetic hormones that she must ingest, what sort of damage that does to your psyche over time.
I agree. I think
you're anti-tranny.
I put her in the same category as I do any of the other POSs. She's angry at my vagina. I understand.
Yeah, she's envious.
She's using my parts against me because she's angry. That's not my problem, okay? And that's not me being hateful. Do not use your transgenderism, okay, as a weapon toward me.
Well, she's weaponizing your own vagina against you.
Yeah. Girl, I don't want a dick. Thank you.
I think you're probably confused about your gender right now.
I'm gonna shut up right now.
I would think you are. Like, she's picking up on it, like she would know, right?
Oh yeah, the universe has played an ultimate trick on me. I don't think so, girl. I love myself. Thank you.
She's super jealous about any female. I would think she would be super jealous about other females.
See the mitts on her?
That's him projecting, by the way.
She's got man hands?
Dinosaur hands.
Oh fuck.
Hey,
she's blue collar worker.
You'll make your hands look a little bit smaller. Get your nails
done. Doesn't he have man
Mallory,
hands?
get your nails done.
This is so gross. I hadn't heard all of it.
The universe played the ultimate trick on you, right? And you realize that you have been placed in a vessel that the world sees as your opposite gender. Right?
Oh my god. Listen, I haven't been tricked, girl. I know exactly what's in my pants. Thank you very much. I don't need tape, okay? Okay? No one's playing tricks on me, honey.
You don't know who that is on your screen right now?
Is it Mallory?
No, it's
not. Is that Mallory's face put on a person's body? Who is it?
That's Buffalo Bill. Silence of the Lambs. Because you don't dress up like that just to stay home and hang out with yourself, do you? You're in a whole world of fucking narcissism. It's all about sexuality. You're hypersexualized, in my opinion. You're so infatuated with being a chick that you have to go out there and get that feedback, whatever positive feedback, whatever reactions that you're seeking. In order
what
to
the fuck?
Which makes you try that much more harder. And that trying is what's
that's projection, sir.
So this is a current active Amber Alert for Mansa Igbokwe. Sounds like a Zulu name. Now let me switch back to this other less serious topic. It's still serious, nonetheless. A serious identity crisis. Let me go here.
Nothing we can handle.
Tip jar, paypal.me, Mallory D. Williams. Cashap is $ Mallory now. Venmo is Mallory now.
So that was pretty horrific to listen to. Well, I will say that, okay, I didn't understand how feet and hands were a big deal to a trans person, okay, a long time ago. Shauna came up and explained it. It's because they're trans. Those things, people, it's their body, their whole body.
Why he said it.
Yes, I didn't know that, and I'm glad Shauna taught me that. And to say, like, all the other stuff, it's just so gross.
That's why they said that, to, be like, they said no hands.
Sweet Melissa, I'm not sure it was too. Let me go look. I got to mute for a second. I'm going to go look and see if his live is still up. Give me 1 sec.
Hey, Miss Moon Bear. Did you have your baby? I haven't watched back since the last live. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'd love to have it out with Ignorant Rude. POS. That'll never happen. She never really panels with anybody to have a conversation. Have a good night at work, Eric.
Have a good night, Eric. I don't see it, but that doesn't. If I find it, I'll share it with everybody. But
they probably took it down.
know.
I would if I were
I
them.
would. Yeah, I would for sure. Hey, did you have the baby? Oh, I hope it went okay.
That's what I said because I seen you in chat being like, and she was like, one more day. I was like, one more day to what? Because I just found her channel. I don't know how. I had never seen her channel before. I don't understand it. But everybody was like, one more day. I'm like, one more day to what? So I went back and looked and seen a live stream where she was talking about in her car coming back from a doctor's appointment. I was like, oh, it's a baby.
Thank you, Taco. And I appreciate that. And Moonbear, that's so exciting. Yes, had him yesterday in the hospital, laying in bed. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Oh, gosh, I'm glad it's not me, but I'm so happy for you. Little babies, and then they grow up to be toddlers, and then big kids. I think she has
a
like
great
a couple
channel.
of kids.
I don't know how I missed it.
I know.
Amazing.
I'm very glad that I found Moonbear. I really like Moonbear a lot.
How are you?
I know,
Kimmy. Oh, that's so cute.
We were on time tonight. If you could even fathom it, we were like 2 minutes late, which is basically early. I mean,
don't get used to it.
Yeah, don't think that's becoming a thing, okay? Because you know us. It's the stars aligned. We were able to be on time for like once in our entire little lives. That never ever happened. So
I have a question: is Mercury still in Gatorade? Because I do believe.
Did you call it Gatorade? It's retrograde, Laura.
Everybody has gone mad, and everybody's crazy. More crazy than usual.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like it's okay. So okay, I promise you that I'm used to crazy. We've been
this is different. We're on a different level of crazy here. I don't care what anybody says. Like you see people fucking with people that never would. It's just weird shit's afoot. I tell you.
I look around and I'm just like, what the?
Where are we?
What's going on? I scratch my head 50 times a day. Like, okay, so that did not just happen, right? Like, wait a minute. I just can't. I can't believe hardly anything that's going on anymore. People that used to just be like, all right, we don't even know that person, fuck that person, are now like the people that think they're running everything. I just can't make it fucking make sense at all.
It's that way, like in every little community that I pay any bit attention to. It's just weird.
It is weird. Oh. It's so weird. Like I've never seen things as backwards and crazy as they are right now. I mean, there's just literally a shooting every single day to speak about the real world. Here, you get on here.
Yes.
People have lost their fucking minds everywhere. Like, what is going on? I don't know.
And it's not just like that. It's like in the news, in the real world. It's Mercury's got everybody all fucked up.
Everywhere. I mean, it's Mercury Gatorade. And that close says he's clipping you. So... Did you hear Laura today? Oh my God, it was so bad. Did you get to watch any of it?
I watched a little bit because, I've been watching lots of movies. Let me not say that too loud, but
yeah. Movie time. Hey, Bex.
Hold on, I'm not going to be mean, but I've watched every one of the Harry Potter series, and now the first Lord of the Rings movie. So I missed everything. I did see her live for a little bit, and then whenever I went back to finish it, she put it on private. What happened?
Oh, okay, Kim. I didn't know. I thought we were still there, but
oh God, it ruined us forever.
Things are unaligned. I think things are unaligned. Oh my God, Bernie, hello. if we're not there anymore, if we're not in Gatorade, I mean retrograde, we're fucked. Okay, because I was given that as an excuse, honestly.
Jimmy.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. I blamed
I
it on
don't know.
Mercury. I apologize, Mercury. Don't punish me.
Don't come for me. Okay, so okay, all right. So I want to start this with saying I know that Jay made some mistakes with how she streams stuff. So please don't come for me and say she did this and she did that, because it's okay. We know. All right, we get it. She made some mistakes, but man, I'm gonna tell you, like, I've if I'll okay, I didn't personally stream a lot about the Gabby case. I think I did one stream and most of it was screenshots or whatever. But it's and yeah, Jay is for Justice is being sued for how many million? Let me just get it. Hold on.
1.4 over 1 and less than 2 was what I seen. And I don't know the ins and outs of it yet, but I heard her talking about it. It was clipped, and she said that a multi-billion-dollar company was suing her for over $1 million. So I think she played things that she wasn't supposed to. Maybe some of it was fair use. I don't know a lot. Amanda knows more than I know.
All right, so she did cover their watermark, which is always a no-no, and she didn't take the stuff down. She fought them, and that sucks, right? But I feel like if this is like putting all smaller YouTubers, by smaller, I mean anybody with under 1 million subscribers or somebody who's not independently wealthy at a risk that, like, it just sucks. And I know she made some mistakes. I do understand that, but damn, man.
It could hurt anybody in the true crime, especially, let's say, somebody like Laura. I'll bring her up since we bring her up on every panel, according to her. But, like, she goes live and streams trials all the time. Is that not allowed?
Oh, no, because she said she does it with the girl in Canada because Law and Crime already gave her a strike, and, it's harder for them to come. But if they did come, she would say, well, I'm a single mom, and I'm dealing with all this stuff with my father's, my child's father, and I would plead with them. But so you do the same thing. Yes, she literally said that. I cannot make that up.
I'm sure they would care. I'm sure a corporation has no feelings whatsoever would give a fuck. I don't think they would.
I don't think they'd really care. I don't really want to go. If people want to go over this at a later time, we can, but I need to redact it. I know it's not redacted other places. I don't care. It's not redacted at all.
Okay, my question is, so is Laura or is Laura not guilty of doing the same thing that Jay is
admittedly, okay. She is.
So why would you, if you do the same thing to make money on YouTube and that's your bread and butter, why would you cheer along and push up a lawsuit towards somebody that's doing the same thing that you are? I don't get that mentality.
Right. I listen, I definitely know that she didn't handle it right. I don't agree with 90% of Jay's views on things. My whole point is that the people that are cheering it on have done the same thing. Like, and then they're like,
and not just Laura. I'm not just singling her out. I've seen her stream about it. That's why I'm bringing her up and making a joke about bringing her up on every panel. But I know there are probably other people that are smaller YouTubers that are talking about it too. Anybody that gets excited on either side when it happened to somebody else too. I don't understand being happy and like cheering that along, and it doesn't make sense. It kind of goes against yourself.
If this is your literal job, you do the same thing, you do it too. That's my point. Like, the people in the chat, y'all haven't done that. She doxed the crap out of DWAP, but she said she didn't even know what the charges meant, but she was up there talking about him and his wife's charges. Like, the fuck? Exactly, Just Facts. We're gonna listen to the 4-minute clip that Wendy V added to give context if somebody doesn't understand. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then if you guys want to go to the lawsuit sometime, we can, but I'm not comfortable without redacting it. I'm not going to pull Laura and just like, I'm pulling it up. I haven't even read it yet. Like, I'm not going to do that. I know that it's being shared everywhere, but I just don't want to.
Is she going to, okay, so if she did play things that were not fair use, then she'll probably end up like it won't go to trial. Will
No,
it go to trial?
yes, the judge is making her get a lawyer, and she put her watermark over the other channel's watermark, which is a huge no-no.
Oof.
And then
Hey, John.
they struck her, and she fought it, and now they're taking her to court. Hey, John.
Oh,
Clancy.
shit.
Yeah.
So this
yeah.
is her. Okay, so they struck her. She fought it, and now they're taking the strike to court.
Yeah, well, there's like I think, let me get my cell phone. Actually, give me one sec, because there's so many of them. I think, let me get that. Hold on. I think that there's like 20 of them. Like literally, she made bank off of that case. Let's just face it, she did. Everybody
What
was going
case
to
was
jail.
it?
Huh?
What case was it?
The Gabby Petito case.
Oh.
And she won the counterclaim through YouTube. But then what happens if people that aren't a creator or you don't understand how that works, you can win it and they will say, okay, we will take her channel and her videos back down if you take it to court and win. It's like most people don't get taken to court, and I'm assuming that's what she thought would happen. But
yeah, because it's between the company and Jay. YouTube has nothing to do with it, and they pretty much give you all a chance to settle it between each other before taking it to court. But if it can't, then they'll say just take it to court because YouTube is not part of it.
Yeah, it's out of their hands at that point. So
I can imagine this must be stressful. Holy
yeah, we're going to listen to 4 minutes. And then if anybody has questions, I have some screenshots. Yeah, I know, Long Island Girl. And that I think that, you can't do that. Like, I always try to make things fair use. I'm even going to stop this a few times.
You know what? They do. This actually might end up being a big case because they do this same shit sometimes on Twitch. And people have been talking about it. It's been a thing because like they'll play their reaction Twitch streamers, but then they'll get up and leave their computer. They're not even sitting there. And then they're trying to claim that it's fair use. And I think ultimately that wouldn't fall under fair use if you're not even there to commentate on top of it.
No, she would leave and leave the stream running or whatever and just leave her stream running. I remember that because I remember there was conversations in my, or in the Discords that I was in, like in my inbox, I think even. All right, I'm going to push play.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. I'm sure you guys have seen my community posts, and I'm sure you've seen the stuff that's going on YouTube. Right now I'm kind of, to be honest with you, I'm kind of still absorbing what's going on out there. And that's why I'm just going to carry on with some updates.
Hey, yeah.
I really, at this point, I really don't have any words. So I'm just being straight up honest with you guys, and I will continue to be straight up honest. The Nexstar lawsuit, I don't know what else to say about that other than a multi-billion-dollar corporation came after me and said that I was a threat to their Florida market. So they knew that the little podcaster who makes 30,000 a year, if that, could not afford counsel. And
the judge is not giving her a choice. She has to get counsel by June 30th. And something that might work in her favor is they didn't trademark those videos until after they filed a lawsuit. So it might go a little bit more in her favor, but she's going to lose on some aspects. It's not even a question for me. So let me continue playing that.
And you have to have counsel, right, in federal court. So I think it's funny because I see a lot of YouTubers, yeah, good find, all that stuff.
And something else that I want to add is that they talked about something that happened in her personal life that I will not go into in an article. And some of my own friends had left a comment like, let's not, like, why is that in there? Because I think I left the comment, but I don't see it. So I don't know why, if they have to approve it. The article was really poorly written and it had very personal aspects, but that part was redacted. So that's what she's talking about right now. Hey, Pugs. The people, remember, or I'll just let her tell you, Monique. Hold on.
It could be you, because it's getting to the point they wanted me to sign an agreement back when they struck my channel last fall. They wanted me to sign an agreement.
Monique, I don't know if you were around when this was going on, but it's WFLA. It's the people that really took care of the Gabby Petito stuff. So, and she like would restream them all day, sometimes just leaving her desk and stuff, which, oh, I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna let it play.
Agreement that I would never, ever use, not even a clip, for fair use. You see other channels getting struck all the time. It happens. Someone must have tipped them off or something. I don't know. Okay, so seriously, like someone must have said, hey, this girl's streaming you all the time, blah, 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 right? Because, you know, there were several others doing it as well. And at any rate, you know, whatever, it is what it is. But as long as those streams were, you can imagine the cost it would cost a podcaster like me to pay a lawyer to go through all of those live streams, all of those hours, in order to even respond to the complaint. They knew what they were doing. So anyways, they wanted me to sign this agreement last fall. They struck my channel, boom, boom, boom. And the most messed up part of it is that here I was covering a domestic violence.
I also want to add that I do believe that there's 9 or 10 different claims by them that I've found so far, but I still need to finish going through it. If I'm wrong, somebody can correct me, because I don't claim to know everything. I haven't finished going through it all.
Case, right? We had panel discussions going on. We had women calling in, telling their stories, very raw, and we were very vocal about it. And one of the videos that they struck was, remember when the TikTokers purchased the banner of the airplane flying over the laundry house? They struck me on 7 minutes of a banner that said "Justice for Gabby" flying over the laundry home. If you don't think this is a petty lawsuit on someone like me, and if you're a YouTuber and you think that this couldn't be you, and you're laughing in community posts and then laughing about the domestic violence portion that was added at the bottom that shouldn't have been, and if you're laughing at that, you're not a victim's advocate. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter who the victim is. If you're a victim's advocate, you advocate for victims, not just victims you like, right? If you don't like that victim, they're still a victim, and it's still wrong to re-victimize people. So let's move forward. I'm going to get into, we'll talk.
Did you see what Hook said? Where the 1 point something million is coming from? Hook says that what they're asking for, what they want, is the monetary revenue from all of the videos, and for the videos to be removed. And they think that all of the videos would add up to the 1 point whatever million. And that's
Well, they're
just
looking at it what they're looking, not what she made, what they would have. They look at it like she took those views from her, which she did do really well through that case.
So that would be their loss.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense.
So that's what they would have made had it been on their channel. They're not saying that she necessarily made that. It's so, and then you have people like, MGL saying that would be what makes her husband leave. Bitch, you fucking were an escort on TV. You literally went and like, let's not. She said that if my husband said if I pulled something like that, he would be gone. And I busted out laughing. Like,
wait,
what?
Something like what? Like getting on national television with your moose knuckle hanging out?
Right? Like, what? Right. And I don't want anybody in the chat to think they can't have a different opinion than me. My chat, I try to run it very, very openly, and everybody is entitled to a different opinion than what I have. So
I have no opinion on it.
I just
As of right
think that
now.
it's a slippery slope that for people that stream, but it's also a lesson, and I don't feel like she's taking the lesson because she's on her backup channel doing the same thing, and I'm like, no.
Yeah,
So
it does feel a little bit weird
You're
for people
okay,
to
Alan.
cheer it on. But whenever Kay got sued, people were cheering that on too. So
Yeah, well, with Kay, the reason was a little different for me, and I'm going to be honest, is because of the way that she had went at the families and stuff, and all of that.
it was a personal
Yes,
lawsuit. Okay.
right.
I remember.
But Kay came up there today on Laura's and said she's reevaluated things. She should have never treated victims the way she did, and it sounded good, but I don't know. I don't know her like that. I know
Is
what
that
I
why
saw.
she's trying to take up for Amber?
Oh, is she? I don't watch her.
Yeah, but
Oh,
she said
God.
it in a joking way today because I did hear a little bit of that part. So I think she just takes her stance on her channel from a contrarian point of view, regardless of the situation, And Amber would fall under
Yeah,
that. Everybody else
I could
is pretty much
be.
on Johnny's side.
Yeah, that's true. I could be, if I can ever get to my chat, I'm going to give you a wrench only because every single chat you accidentally get booted. Like it's never on purpose. And so I'm just going to give I could be a wrench.
It's on purpose. Don't let her lie. In Discord, she's in there like, block him, block him, block
I
him.
know. That's the thing. I totally do. Okay, so hold on.
I'll screenshot the evidence for you later. Don't worry.
Yeah,
As blackmail.
it. She's gonna come live and drag me about it. Okay, so during the Johnny Depp stuff, J's for Justice covered their watermark over on Law and Crime and continued to do it. And I just feel like, okay, I know it sucks. It's a hard lesson, but man, learn something from it. I know, just facts. Like, what the hell? I can't. God. So, that's part of what I'm talking about around this fucking place being so crazy.
That is a hilarious statement. Holy shit. Laura agreeing with Kay about people need more empathy. That the whole scenario is hilarious. I agree.
The whole thing. I mean, I could just dissect that in several different ways, but all I'm going to say is that is hilarious. It's crazy. Jay has, well, Hook, I kind of think somebody might have knocked her out, and then they were like, yeah, we could get Natasha down too, and like Voices was over there. Well, maybe Natasha would get taken down too. You are so desperate, Voices. Like, you make me cringe. Her channel is not even there to get taken down. That channel is gone. And then Voices was in there spinning the stuff with Jay. Like, I know Jay's not everybody's favorite person, but Voices is a literal piece of crap who goes through creators like nothing around here. So
she was like, I was the first person to get kicked out of Jay's mod chat or something like that. She was saying,
girl. No.
Or maybe she was saying that Jay was the first person that kicked her out, because we all know there's many creators that have kicked her out of mod and being in her channel or whatever. So maybe that's what she meant, and I misread it.
Either way, she said that was her introduction to YouTube, and I'm like, oh, thanks, Jay.
Yeah,
that just brought her over out of the woodwork. Ugh. Today was going to be the day. He's actually banned. Wait, you don't have a wrench? Sorry, Raquel. I took all wrenches a couple weeks ago because I just had a lot of wrenches of people that, for one, don't come in anymore. They haven't been in for months. For two, there was a lot of people blocked, so I just wanted to rehand them out as I went. I didn't know you didn't have one. Oh, never mind. Sorry, went right over my head. I know, Long Island girl. She is scary. She's a scary, scary person. I'm just gonna stop at that.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about Jessica too.
If you are buddied up to her and you think you're the only creator that's not going to get the Voices treatment eventually, you're sadly mistaken. I hate to tell you. You will.
On StreamYard side, you can't see who has a wrench. That's why I always get confused about the wrenches. Guys, I'm not.
You can't even see if message gets blocked. Like if somebody gets whacked or timed out or hidden, you can't tell on StreamYards at all.
Honestly, Nicole, I thought I had given you one, but okay. So there's this Jessica K girl. She's so irrelevant. Most people don't. And I don't want to sound like Laura. Irrelevant to this community. Like people just don't know who she is.
You're so irrelevant.
I hate that saying because nobody's irrelevant, but
Sorry.
she kind of is. I mean,
yeah, I know nothing. I have heard little, bits and pieces and in passing, but I know nothing about this situation. What's going on with her? I heard something about a baby, not a baby. I don't know.
Okay, so I can give a little bit of a Remy. Yes,
Remy.
Remy, that's another night. Seriously, kick rocks. That's another night. Okay, so Jessica with the K, and it's really not with the K.
It's with
from the Chris Watts.
No, just kidding.
She's from the Chris Watts days. Like she came all the way from back then, and she came in like a wrecking ball. She was a bunch of, hanging out with a bunch of trolls, which I don't care. I like trolls. But not like the good kind. They were the ones that would like troll Shenan's family and stuff. She hung out with like this guy named Roger. And so anyways, she hangs out in different communities now. Like she goes into Natasha's, which I've never tried to sway Natasha's opinion. All I've ever said to her is ask for proof of things she tells you, right? And I stand by that. But she's like, she faked the whole baby. She faked having a baby. She literally, like, she reminds me of a Lifetime movie. So she is now like coming into chat, not my chat, she's blocked, but chats if I'm on panel trying to.
Is she still lying about it? Or she's.
Yes. She really won't address it. Like she says they asked for pictures of her. What she did was she went into her group chat of her friends and showed the same baby picture twice, like weeks apart, and said she just took it. And it turns out it was her cousin's baby. And Robbie and them got proof of that. And she's still doubling down. So
wait, they're sure? Like she's showing her cousin's baby around YouTube?
No, to like her friends in a group chat.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that.
And
part.
they contacted her cousin, and their cousin confirmed, they contacted her husband's cousin, right? And they confirmed that there is no baby, and then she got arrested, and then she wasn't pregnant, and that she would have been during that time. You know what I mean? Like she already would have been several months. So it's kind of like the hand that rocks the cradle kind of thing. Like it's scary.
So the cousin knows that she was using their child as her own on YouTube?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Yes, absolutely. So.
Oh, that sounds like, remember that one case that Jay covered and busted out, and they found the girl?
Yes,
it was her best friend.
It was her best friend. Yes, it's oh my God. Oh yes, that was when I actually the only time I ever joined Jay's membership. We all watched that unfold. Anybody from True Crime. So
yes,
but yeah, there is proof. Like they showed receipts from her when she was in jail. They showed all of that. And, a lot of people come over to my channel from Natasha's channel, and I don't want to tell y'all not who to like and who not to like. That's not, I just told them, I would mention it. I don't want to do a whole live about it. She's a creep, but I'm not telling anybody, like, you guys can go make your own mind up. You'll see. So whenever she breaks up.
Go listen to her talk for one. Just go listen to 3 videos in a row. And if that doesn't make your mind up about how you feel about her, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
yes.
she like yes.
Megan.
Where's Megan? Hold on.
Megan was the girl.
Yes. Sorry, I thought you meant there is a Megan in here. I'm like, what? So yes, she like tried to drag us into all this drama because it was when everybody hated the ponies that we had nothing to do with. And I've just watched her. So if she's like in a friend group and that friend group breaks up, okay, she will go to one of the friends that she's not fighting with and fill their head with just bullshit. And she said,
try to turn people on people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I try to watch her when she was talking about all that shit and like telling her side, and I just couldn't understand anything she was trying to convey. Like none of it made sense to me.
Wasn't there a Megan involved? It was Megan and Heidi, right? Heidi was the girl, and then Heidi was the victim.
Yes.
That was crazy. But I don't want to like lose people because I know there's
Yeah.
that story.
Jay
I
was
just want to
live.
mention it.
Remember, Jay was live when they
Mhm.
found her at her house.
Yes, and Jay was like on Dateline and shit over that because she was the one that
She
she was
was.
live.
I
Yes.
forgot.
Yeah, she got a lot of I hate the word clout, but I mean good that she deserved. She really worked on that. Like got interviews, and that's not easy to do. I know people think that it's like, you know, you guys get up there and you really just whatever. But it's not like it is work to get interviews, to know what you're talking about. You got to know what you know, you don't want to get up there and say a bunch of wrong information and all of that stuff, you know. It's just hard.
Yeah, she had good interviews. There were friends, and it was still an ongoing. Like she was missing in the meantime, and then she was found dead. It was so sad, and it was great
Um
coverage for sure. Sorry,
yes, it was. Okay, so D-Wop and his wife went to jail, and Laura announced that today, and it was over like intimidating. His wife went for like intimidating a witness, and then he
Oh,
went for trying to convince somebody, like a cop, of something or something or another. See, I don't have the paperwork or anything, but I'm going off of what Kay was saying. They did show the mugshots, but that's crazy. He went to jail in I think uh April, maybe. He might be out, but
a few days ago, Mo33. Well, I'm sure Laura must be happy about that because she tried to get the cops on him when she called the cops on him
yep.
back when.
Yep, and she probably did 2 nights ago. Mo33. Yeah, so he's in jail, and it was like, let me see if I took a screenshot. I don't think
I
I
haven't
did.
watched him in so long.
I know he's not on YouTube. That's why I didn't
Oh,
know why it was relevant to bring up. But I mean, I understand now because she brought it, but I didn't know why she was bringing it. Probably just to kind of gloat because she didn't like him. But I don't think I took any screenshots of that at that anymore when that was going on. But basically, it sounded like the wife might have tried to pay, you know, coerce somebody, pay somebody, convince them of something after he got in trouble, you know, like for, I don't know. So it's crazy.
wow.
Hold on a second.
She called the
Hold
cops
on.
threats and then found out there was no actual. What I seen, she had called the cops or said she was going to call the cops. I don't know what she said to them when she called, but he had played. She did an interview on her channel, and he used the interview under fair use, I think, and did on his channel. And that was way back when. And she was pretty much saying that he was stealing from her.
Yeah, and then it went into a bunch of other stuff too, but and Brian got involved. I can't even remember, but somebody did send me the article. If we could, it's not doxing because he used his real name on YouTube too. I'll share the article real quick.
What do you go to jail for? We're not sure. I think she's going to show us. Mike interviewed us today named Smokey P. I haven't seen Smokey in a few days. Pugs. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Mark it down. Pugs does not know something. I cannot believe it, Pugs. You're fired. You're behind the ball. I have no idea, really. I heard about it in May. Just D-Wop being D-Wop. I can't believe you don't know, Pugs. Disappointed.
All right. So now I have the arrest thing too. Somebody just sent it to me, but all right. Did 3 Woodland Park City Council members receive any preferential treatment when officers dispatched to a disturbance call? Oh no, hold on a second. I know he used to do that, but hold on a second. Hold on.
Okay, Kimmy said his charge was attempt to influence a public servant. Class 4 felony. Oof. That's rough. Pugs will come back in here and let us know about it. Amy. Pugs is
I just
one of my
don't want to. I know that he used to. I know. God love her. So, okay,
yes.
I know he used to use all this stuff himself, but he's not even on YouTube anymore. So let me just try to look up. Let me try to look at the record that I got and see if there's a way I can kind of not pull Laura and just scroll past.
Okay,
that.
Tess says, I follow DWAP. Supposedly his daughter was essayed. I recall him talking about this recently. Unsure if the arrest was related to this. Oh, wow.
All right, so this looks redacted. I'm going to keep checking. Hold on. It looks like they redacted it before they released it. Like their date of birth and all that looks redacted, but I'm just going to keep reading to make sure. Yeah, there's a juvenile involved. Okay, I'm going to read it. That I'm not going to share it.
Oh, no.
Okay, on April 14th, 2022, at 500 hours, a juvenile was cited for theft of a motor vehicle and first-degree criminal trespassing by the Woodland Park Police Department in Woodland Park, Colorado. Later in the morning on the same day, Michael Dalton barged unannounced into the Woodland Park City Manager Michael Lawson's office at City Hall, angry about Blank's charges, and now wanted to report that he knew of city council members committing various crimes, namely being intoxicated in public, possible drunk driving, being at Cavalier Park after hours, and noise violations the night of the city election on April 5th, 2022, 2 weeks prior. M. Dalton held on to this information until he wanted to use it and even had a video that he recorded without others at the park knowing he had. M. Dalton expressed to city manager Lawson that when the Woodland Park Police Department arrived after getting the noise complaint at the park, officers turned a blind eye to criminal actions and nothing, yet Blank was accountable for Blank's own actions. So it definitely is related to that. And I guess he held on to it, something that he taped, recorded, until that happened. And then he wanted to try to use it. Oh my God.
But don't you think if you were like doing your own little investigation, wouldn't anybody hold on to the information until they were ready to use it? Maybe in his mind, he thinks they're targeting that juvenile because he was doing that investigation. I don't know. I'm just saying there's two sides to every story.
No, there is, but I'm trying to read this and I just don't want to, if I show it and something's not marked out, you know what I mean? I just want to be super careful especially because there's a minor involved. Okay, so she explains that he was seething. He was so angry. It was the day after Blank was picked up because it was the night before Blank was picked up on a stolen vehicle. They arrested Blank and cited Blank for being in a stolen vehicle. And if they are going to do that, they should not ignore what you are all doing. It was a felony and we were committing felonies. And he went on, she continues. So it was the morning after Blank was picked up because that is what he said to me. Wow. So I guess he basically said, I have this.
Yeah, he busted up in there and went ham. That's what it sounds like. And got arrested for it.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to get to that. It's not going to tell me a lot because it's a minor. And it makes it hard to read because it says it's like all whited out where the minor's name is. You know what I mean?
CK says, is D-Wop the guy from Florida who sees aliens in his yard all the time?
No, he's from Colorado.
Okay. Wrong guy, CK.
Misconduct on video ground. Okay, so he put a video up. Misconduct on videos is ground to be removed from office. If you're not happy with new council and Woodland Park. And then he has one, misconduct caught on video can open a few seals. Oh, wait, he threatened to put that one. Open a few seats. Jesus, they have stuff whited out. It's so hard to read. Oh, no. So, but I guess he threatened to put more out.
So he's saying, I got
because
this.
He wasn't happy.
Yeah, I got this stuff on you guys, and I can put it out, and then this and this can happen. Yeah.
Yeah, we can read all the way through it now. I just wanted to go through it personally, make sure there was no. I know
that. Shauna.
I just wanted to be careful. Hey, Shauna. I did at the beginning. Let me quit this real quick. At the beginning, I did address that you never gave me any ultimatums. All you ever did was try to offer your perspective. The only thing that you said was, can we not use like transphobic speech? And I did show where Tiffany and AB had been extremely transphobic to Mallory at the beginning. So I know you missed that, but I did. I mean, Shauna did not. I haven't even spoken to Shauna privately, but I wanted her to know that I do have her back. So, all right, you're gonna have to like take turns with me reading this because it's a lot. if you want to read through it, here we'll share the screen.
Well, I mean, that's just not somebody doesn't even have to tell you that. That's something personal to you. It's important to you. I don't understand why anybody would have to tell you to care about that, It's crazy, man.
Right. Yes. I didn't want you thinking nobody had your back, for sure, because you've had mine more than one time, and I always have your back. You're my friend. All right, so we already went through this. We can just reread it if you want. Let's see how long it is. I think it's 3 pages.
Back in 2 minutes.
Oh, good God, of course. No, I'm just kidding. We're waiting for Stephanie to read this because it's a lot, and y'all know me. Okay. All right, we'll just put it up there, and then we'll read it when she gets back. And you guys can give your opinion. How about that? Hey, Rada, how you doing? Hey, Jersey girl. No, you don't need to thank me. That wasn't why I was saying that, Shauna. I just wanted you to be aware. I hope so too. I hope that she is doing okay, And you don't need to thank me. That wasn't nothing like said that to you again. I just really wanted you to know that I do definitely have your back and always, I always will. Okay, hold on. We can do this short. I have a little short video we can do first until Stephanie gets back. If you guys want to kind of lead up to it, hold on.
Did you miss me?
I did. We're gonna watch a video real quick. If you
Okay,
care.
I'm ready.
That way we can lead up to it, and then because it's a lot to read. It's like it's only 3 pages, but that's a lot to read. So, okay, we'll do this first.
Don't you pick on me, Nat Chloe. I'll go live and drag you.
Oh.
I'll go live and play all the bad clips about you on YouTube. Don't push my buttons.
You better leave her alone. She sounds serious. I'm just gonna. All right, I'm gonna let the commercials play before I unmute this, and then we'll read through all that. God, I don't know why it keeps making me add it to stream. Usually, like when you're on your own stream, I thought it just added, but lately it's been making me add it. I hate that.
Hey, Rada.
Okay. Now he used to be a YouTuber. He's still over there on Facebook doing his thing.
Investigates team looking into whether 3 Woodland Park City Council members received special treatment from police.
It was April 5th, 2022, election night. A witness says there was a party at a park after hours with alcohol. We know a neighbor called police to report a disturbance, but Chief Investigative Reporter Eric Ross uncovered officers didn't take a report, write any tickets, and failed to turn on their body cameras. Eric.
Rob and Allison, good afternoon. Full disclosure, officers have discretion on calls they respond to. Not every case leads to an arrest or citation, but it's what the officers did not do that has triggered an internal affairs investigation.
I got a caller who lives on Fairview, said that there's some people in the parking lot at Cavalier Park who've been arguing really loud, and it's been going on for a while, and just want somebody to check it out.
It was around 10:30 p.m. on election night when police were dispatched to Cavalier Park on a disturbance call. Several people were at the park, including Mayor Hillary LaBarre, Mayor Pro Tem Kelly Case, and Councilwoman Catherine Nakai. Also there was this man, Michael Dalton, known around town as the dad with a phone because he's always recording video for his social media channels. He says everyone was celebrating the election results at the park after hours, but the party was cut short.
I see a Woodland Park police officer pull up to a stop sign, and I know immediately it's a Woodland Park police officer. I say it out loud. Everyone turns and looks. Oh crap, that's a Woodland Park police officer. We all have glasses of whiskey.
According to Dalton, everyone tossed their booze out, and there was no investigation into that. So for all we know, they could have been drinking lemonade at the park.
At least one cop gets out of his car and walks up, tells us that he had a disturbance called to the park. Oh man, we're sorry. We didn't mean to make a disturbance. We'll get out of here.
Dalton says he even joked
Hey,
with police
Squishy.
about busting city officials. It's captured on this recording he says he took on his cell phone.
You'll be able to tell the story that you busted Kelly Cage, Catherine Nakai, and Mayor Hillary LaBarre in the park. And you're not going to tell me.
A few seconds later, you hear an officer say this.
It's a fun election. Everyone's gunning again.
Now, Dalton's 37-second clip does not capture the before and after. So in our fair and balanced coverage, News 5 Investigates requested a copy of the case report and any body-worn camera video. We received a response saying no body-worn camera video was available and no report or narrative was taken. According to the department's own body-worn camera recording policy, the recorder should be activated for all enforcement and investigative contacts, including stops and field interviews. So when we asked for clarification on why there was no video, Woodland Park Police responded in an email saying, quote, "It does not appear that the officers turned on their body-worn camera. There is an open internal affairs investigation on this incident, and due to it being open, I cannot comment further on it." Dalton says he questions whether there'd be no video or report taken if this call for service did not involve elected city leaders.
Had I been sitting here with anyone else, those officers are not walking away without taking my name, my ID, asking questions. How can reports not be taken? How can names not be taken? How can you not verify there are no minors here? How can you verify that there aren't any major crimes that had happened? There can't be a double standard for our public officials and our citizens.
And the internal affairs investigation involving the two officers who responded to the park on election night remains open. As soon as it's complete, we'll be sure to pass it along to you. Meanwhile, I did reach out to all three council members for their side of the story. Mayor Hillary LaBarre was the only one to respond. She sent me a lengthy statement that reads in part, quote, "Very soon after we arrived, 2 squad cars pulled into the park parking lot. One officer stepped out of his car and told us that he had received a noise complaint and that we needed to leave. We apologized to the officer and all of us proceeded to our vehicles immediately and literally left the parking lot following behind the officer. There is a city ordinance that states that the parks are closed from dusk to dawn. There is no fine or ticket for violating the ordinance. The police just ask you to leave the premises." Now, we brought up the alleged alcohol consumption, but that was not addressed in her response to us. There's still a lot of unanswered questions over how this case was handled. We'll keep our viewers updated when we learn more. Allison?
Eric,
Well, seems like a bit of a mess.
Yeah, he always did say they were very corrupt back in the day. I remember that, and I remember.
Yeah, because he
always
lived
had
in the
really wild
same.
stories.
Yeah, he had lived in the same town as one of the cases. Was it the 2 little girls
The
from the
Fraze
bridge?
case. He lived
Oh, okay.
When I watched him, what is it called? Oh my god, my mind just went blank. Timmy just mentioned it in chat, but
The Delphi?
I don't.
It's not the Delphi, right?
No, that was Indiana, right? Delphi was
Okay.
in Indiana, right?
It was
What was
somewhere
it? I just
where
had
he
it.
was.
Yes, he did all the footage and all that. Fraze, yes, Moth. What? But what was his? Oh yes, Kelsey Garrett. That's it. Sorry. Thank you.
That is it for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean that is that's a lot to I mean, like Hook said, noise violations aren't even necessarily a crime. I can understand his rage if his child was assaulted, and I hope that's not the case. That's so scary. Emma33, what are you doing? I have to tell Stephanie one more time today, I miss FOD.
We know. We all know. Hey, Emma33.
So Brandy wants me to do like a daily I miss FOD video, and she thinks that would be a good idea. So I think I'm going to try to lure FOD out with the I miss you every day video. So we can just replay the same video every day. I think it is. So moving along. What do you guys think about that? Do you think, oh, Kimmy misses FOD too. Let's see. I don't even need, I mean, everything that I was going to show is in that. I feel like it was covered in that video. What do you guys think about it? What's your honest opinion? Like, do you think that there is corruption? Because he's always said there was. Or do you think he's pushing that because his kid's in trouble? Like, what are your opinions?
Okay, so what? They were at the park. The police came because of a noise complaint, and there were elected officials there that they didn't question anybody. Is that why he's mad? I think I missed exactly what happened.
They did question them. They just didn't pursue anything. They said, "My bad." It was a celebration, you know, of the election and all that.
Of course, they're corrupt. They're corrupt everywhere. Like, hello.
Right. Everyone misses FUD. See? Good God. Come back, FUD. I don't know. It's like, this complaint. Okay, not this complaint was valid by law. Okay, but he has a past with the police, for anybody that doesn't know, and that's going to come into play. That's scary. I don't know. What do you guys think in chat?
Foster is a hillbilly donkey. I don't know what to think, to be honest.
Sorry, I'm double checking the date. I didn't mean to just mute. Okay, so April 20th, 2022. So
What's
it was in April.
What's a Mexi melt?
That's some kind of food. Is that Taco Bell? I know that name.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Mexi melt.
So it's gonna get dirty.
I like
I'm annoyed by those clips.
The Mexican pizzas, is that what they are at Taco Bell?
I don't know. I think it's different. The Mexi melt's a little different than the his daughter. Hold on a second. His daughter, that's who I kept saying blank about. Long Island Girl, I can send this to you privately. The Google thing on it, I can send that to you right now and you can read over it, because it's hard to do when you're saying blank, blank, blank. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit harder to understand.
Yeah, it gets a little confusing for sure. As a daughter of
a
policeman, averages about 1 good cop out of 5. There are a lot of shady cops. Yeah. It kind of comes with the territory of just being an elected official. Just power in general. Like, power corrupts people. That's just how it goes.
You want to play because I know people came in late. Do you want to play the clips again of Tiffany and AB? Do you think that would be okay to play those one more time? Because we played them early on when there wasn't as many people, and that is an important. There's a lot in those clips. Like, that is not okay. And anything that you're trying to say to Mallory, it just takes, like, all right. So say you have a problem with what she said, which I understand. I wouldn't have personally said it like that or said anything like that. I understand she explained it. I don't feel like she can do anything else but explain it. You can take it or you can leave it. But for one, I'm not ready to get my pitchforks out over it, because everybody, like, Mallory's never changed, right? She's always been who she is. You cannot take that away from her at all. And to trans bash her and then everybody in the community deny that it happened, like, that's the messed up part for me. Everybody's sitting there. She wasn't trans bashed. The fuck she wasn't. Several creators did. This is just one video.
Especially get your pitchforks out for the person that supported Laura after saying the horrific shit that she said about the little boy that got killed, right?
Right. Yes. That.
And also covered for her when she was talking about and putting Summer's face on a candle and whatever happened with the whole candle gate. I just don't think Tiffany has a leg to stand on. She wasn't outraged for any of that shit. I missed her.
Like, okay, so Mallory was upset with us. We were fighting, and I'm not trying to bring this up to throw this in Mallory's face at all. So, Mallory, if you listen back, that's not my intent here. But there was some stuff said about this. Okay, so that I personally helped and held the panel that busted a pedophile in our community out, right? And Mallory she had similar, similar humor or whatever you call it with that situation. And Tiffany, Laura, Bombshell, they were all fine with it then and stood behind her. That's why I don't believe them. Like, she's just always been Mallory. Like, you either like her or you don't. But to do what I'm about to show is where I have a problem. So
Yeah, if you're going to be outraged, if you weren't outraged and wanted to cancel her and say everybody unsubscribed, whenever there was a literal P word on panel during the whole St. Jude stuff, and then there was jokes made about that, like doubling down. If you didn't have outrage for that, I don't see the outrage for this. You know what her humor is. You're perfectly fine with it then. What's the issue now?
Yeah, I'm just not ready to get my pitchforks out. I'm not ready to cancel people over dark humor. Do I agree with it? It's not what I would have said. I would never say that. Do I agree with people telling Shauna and Mallory they don't basically talking about them not being, they'll never understand what it's like to bear a child. What does that have to do with this? Can anybody explain that to me? Because I don't know. A lot of trans couples, gay couples, all that, they adopt, or they have family members. What does that have to do with this? I don't make the connection. So I'm gonna need someone to break that down for me. All right, I'm gonna play this real quick.
All my trolls out there better get their clips ready. This Mallory over at, I forgot the channel's name already, but has all kinds of shit to say about Tiffany Marie. And it ends up that she is confused about her gender, his gender. We're trying to figure that out. It's funny in this sense because we have an example of a person putting their own psychological issues on everybody else, which is quite typical with many of these particular members of the LGBTQ community. That's the House of Williams, sassy Florida gal. She's really trying to put on a character.
Pause it for 2 seconds.
When you're thinking about Ernie Shell and where he is right now.
No, she didn't go put her issues on anybody. She was up there enjoying the panel. Everything was fine. And Laura brought the issues to Tiffany Marie's panel. Tiffany was perfectly fine with having Mallory up. Maybe she should have looked into this before then.
Right. Look, if you want to call her out for the clip, fine, but it doesn't look good when you've said things you've said about children and about SA victims and all of that, Laura. And not to mention you were friends with her, and so you think she's a pony. You think she's a pony when she's not. But that's what your real problem is. Two nights ago, Monique, it was 2 nights ago.
And Tiffany had no issues with it. I'm sure she did back then when her and Laura were going as low as they possibly could on one another. But she stood by Laura saying really fucked up shit about deceased and missing children.
Absolutely, yes. All right, I'm going to push play real quick.
Ernie can't remember who he is, and I don't think that Mallory remembers who he is either. Interesting. They're both kind of at the same, I guess, the same point away from zero on their respectable sides of the spectrum.
I'll have more to say about Mallory, trust me.
She kind of tugged at my common sense bone.
So your mom tugged at your common sense bone. So what is it you're really about up here, honey? Or whatever your sir, whatever your fucking name is. Talk about rhetoric, eh? Talk about bullshit fucking rhetoric coming out of this she's mouth. What's her name again? Starts with an M. Mallory. It's too much Mallory and not enough Michael. Do you know? Too much estrogen, too much synthetic estrogen in this person. Of the Let's Talk About All Things Ratchet, where Tiffany stormed off after being insulted by transvestite Mallory. Archives of the Lab, welcome. That's like an evil fucking sinister laugh if I've ever heard one. Man, this coming from a transvestite. Isn't that even creepier? It's like, this is one creepy fucking laugh. This is like Buffalo Bob from Silence of the Lambs laughing up there. It puts the lotion on its skin.
Oh, I've lost all respect for, any respect that I could have for somebody. I have no respect for this woman. And I did not know that she was creating the content she was. I had no idea.
You have no respect for the woman. I've got no respect for the woman either, but I've got a little bit of respect for the man. Does that make sense?
Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay.
That's about it.
It makes sense.
That's where it ends. As soon as it crossed over to female, I start to lose a bit of respect in this regard because things just go off the fucking deep end. He's gone too far.
Well, cannonball.
How can you be all fucking dressed up as a chick like that? You're a dude, and then try to throw on everybody that you're confused. Well, if you fucking come this far, I hope you're not that fucking confused. Like, shouldn't you be feeling the opposite? Shouldn't you be feeling a little more satisfied and happy at this point in time? Doesn't sound like that's occurring here. I'm not. Maybe I'm understanding it wrong. Maybe there's an answer to those questions.
And I could be petty.
Confused? She's not confused.
Well, I will be. She does a little.
She's not confused at all. She is who she is.
What is he talking about?
About her gender.
Wiggle jiggle to try to hide, instead of wearing long shirts.
She's a Spanx kind of gal.
Well, I mean, Spanx might help, but she wears short shirts. She might want to wear long ones so she doesn't have to like hold her legs together and walk like a pigeon because she's trying to hide. Don't wear those. Don't wear those leggings, hon. That's all. All right.
How can you be all fucking dressed up as a chick like that? You're a dude, and then
hang on for 1 second.
That you're confused. Well, you fucking come this far. I hope you're not that fucking confused.
He said that Mallory is jealous over Tiffany because of her lady bits, which is pure projection on his part because he thinks Mallory should be. But it sounds like Tiffany might be the one jealous over somebody's bits. Only hear her talking about it.
I mean, what is everyone's obsession with people's private parts lately? Like, if you can't find another argument besides genitals, children, or even finance, like, look, go ask somebody about their words. If they would have gotten up there and just stood firm in the whole Summer Wells that was fucked up, nobody could say anything to them, right? Because they have a right.
Yeah, that's their opinion. Absolutely.
Yes. And it's just like, now you hear the community totally denying that she was trans bashed when I watched it happen. Hey, Lanky, and I watched it more than just her do it, by the way. There's several creators that have trans bashed.
Of course, that is the first thing people go to. It's absolutely the first thing people go to.
Right. And, I can't say that I haven't been ignorant in the past to certain things, but I've learned along the way, and it's like, come on, like, I don't know. I don't think if people want to deny that this happened, I probably wouldn't even played it because it's like, okay, everybody's seen that, and they're still okay with it. But people are literally denying that she was trans bashed. She was. Like, and then they want to say Mallory pulled the gender card. Well, don't give her a reason to pull a gender card because this is a fucking. If I was Mallory, I'd be fucking pissed. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean pull the gender card? You talked about her gender. That's not pulling the gender card. What are you talking about?
It is pulling the gender card. They are pulling the gender card every time. That's the first thing people pull against
no
her.
MO33. No, Shauna did, I do believe. I don't know about this particular clip, but she did call out people doing it, but nobody, if you don't agree with the masses, nobody cares. And that is what it is. It's just the truth around here. And it sucks. It is Pride Month, MO33. All right, I'm going to finish this.
Give me a break.
You have to wonder what all that synthetic hormones that she must ingest, what sort of damage that does to your psyche over time.
I agree. I think
you're anti-tranny.
I put her in the same category as I do any of the other POSs. She's angry at my vagina. I understand.
Yeah, she's envious.
She's using my parts against me because she's angry. That's not my problem, okay? And that's not me being hateful. Do not use your transgenderism, okay, as a weapon toward me.
Well, she's weaponizing your own vagina against you.
Yeah.
No, you are doing that.
Thank you.
They are doing exactly that.
I'm probably confused about your gender right now.
I'm gonna shut up right now.
I would think you are. Like, she's picking up on it, like she would know, right?
Right, Jeff. That's what I said. I said you can have an opinion about Mallory. You can have an opinion about what she said, but this right here takes away from any opinion you gave, and that's my opinion about it. So.
Hey, Jill.
Yeah, the universe has played an ultimate trick on me. I don't think so, girl. I love myself. Thank you.
She's super jealous.
We know. We all know.
She would be super jealous about other females.
See the mitts on her?
She got man hands?
Dinosaur hands.
Oh, fuck.
Hey.
She's blue
collar nails done. They'll make your hands look a little bit smaller. Get your nails done.
Okay, so I'm going to just say, I said this earlier, but I feel like I need to reiterate it, that I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to give Tiffany the benefit that she's just ignorant with that. But to a trans person, as Shauna explained on my panel, that is a big deal because they, she is male to female. So that is a big deal. That's like a go-to, like big feet, big hands, that kind of stuff is not that pick something else. That's not good. It's not okay. And everything you're saying just takes away from the whole freaking argument. Like, I hate it. And people denying it, I can't imagine how that feels to be totally trans bashed and then people to just say it didn't happen. That never happened. You're lying. Like, what?
Mallory, get your nails done.
When you wake up one day and realize, right, that the universe played the ultimate trick on you, right? And you realize that you have been placed in a vessel that the world sees as your opposite gender. Right?
Oh my God. Listen, I haven't been tricked, girl. I know exactly what's in my pants. Thank you very much. I don't need tape, okay? No one's playing tricks on me, honey.
You don't know who that is on your screen right
now? Is it Mallory?
No, it's
not.
That
Mallory's face put on a person's body?
Mallory.
Who is it?
That's Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo
Silence of
Bill.
the Lambs. Because you don't dress up like that just to stay home and hang out with yourself, do you? It's
No.
You're in a whole world of fucking narcissism. It's all about sexuality. You're hypersexualized, in my opinion. You're so infatuated with being a chick that you have to go out there and get that feedback, that positive feedback, whatever reactions that you're seeking in order to feel satisfied that you're living that way, which makes you try that much more harder. And that trying is what's really fucking giving me the gags. So this is a current active Amber Alert for Mensa Igbokwe. Sounds like a Zulu name. Now let me switch back to this other less serious topic. It's still serious, nonetheless. A serious identity crisis on the go here.
Nothing we can handle.
Tip jar, paypal.me, Mallory D. Williams. Cash App is $ Mallory now. Venmo is Mallory now.
I don't know what any of that has to do with the joke. Yeah, the joke that they say is disgusting that they're outraged by. Like, what does any of that have to do with it?
Right. So I've had to learn things as I went. Anytime there's been some lines crossed, I go to certain people because I always want to remain teachable. I know some people don't like that. I'm not a child, but as a human being, I always if there's something to happen, I usually would go to Shauna or Jeff because they're really fair. They're not going to go overboard, but they're going to give me their opinion. Trust me, Shauna has given me her opinion, even if it's not in my favor, so many times, and I appreciate that. Right?
Absolutely.
They need to get a Shauna or a Jeff, I guess. And I mean, I've messed up on here, and I've laughed at jokes I shouldn't have, and all of us say things. I don't censor anybody's words. That's not what this is about. But I'm just saying, they are saying it didn't happen now. That's the biggest case of gaslighting I think I've ever. I don't let transphobic stuff go in my chat at all because like Shauna said earlier, this is somewhere she considers a safe place. So I don't like that. I try not to over censor, but this stuff was just so freely said. I don't even know how to put into words how disgusted I am, really.
Well, and also, you're not just saying, in my opinion, this is my opinion, you're not just saying this shit because you're mad at Mallory today. This is clearly your opinion and your feelings of trans people. Why would this be the first place that you go? This is what you're thinking. Why does it come out? I don't understand. Where does that come from? Because none of it had to do with what you're upset with her about. If you would have addressed it that way.
Well, okay, so let me show you guys a clip from a couple of days ago because this is what I feel like it's about. Hold on a second. And again, Mallory's not a damn pony for the 500th time. I've never even had a conversation privately with Mallory. If something like this happens, I will go into her chat. She'll fly. The other day, she came in and gave me a super chat, laughing at voices when everybody was having a good time. I'll stop by her chat, very randomly, today, because people were literally saying it didn't happen. That's my problem with it.
She's never been a part of a group. She's always, even when she was hanging out with them when all that stuff happened that we talked about earlier, she's never been a part. Mallory's not going to be somebody like I'm with all this group. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not her. It doesn't make sense.
No. Yeah, Jeff, I've never, look, if I think like, oh my God, I went over a line, or, oh shoot, I laughed at that, and that probably was pretty gross. I mean, like, not gross, but just, oh, I shouldn't have laughed at that, whatever. I will get second opinions, third opinions, and sometimes I'm just overreacting, and it wasn't even as bad as what I thought.
Do you
I don't know.
Do you see what I'm saying, though? Like,
yes, I do.
Do you think
yes.
that it does speak to the way that they really do feel about trans people in general?
No, and that's fine, Soldier, and I welcome other opinions as long as it's not just downright bashing, which you're not. I'm not saying that, so don't take it that way. I always welcome other opinions, and I know some people don't like Mallory.
It's much more effective that way. Like,
right.
If Soldier had something to say, you're just hating on that person and trying to hurt them instead of trying to even like have discussion and figure out what really is the right way to go or whatever. This is just purely it has nothing to do with the argument. Your argument is stupid because you're not even talking about your argument in that whole entire clip, and look how long it was. Didn't even come up.
Look, this is why they're really mad. Let me just play this.
Mallory, I understand you're a pony now, but can you please stop saying my name like that? It is so fucking stupid.
I can't help it. All right.
Well, that's because you hang out with the ponies.
No, guys, I didn't get it from the pony. I got it from Alicia. Alicia fed it to me.
Mallory and Laura, can we not disregard each other's feelings while we're up here?
I'm not going to say it.
Can we act like adults while we're up here?
Laura, listen, I won't say Laura no more, but don't do the whole. You said something. Listen.
No, because I asked you. I didn't accuse you. I asked you.
Lady,
and I can't remember what it was.
What the channel name is of Mallory?
I still can't even believe she asked her that.
That is why I know.
Wow.
That is why she is actually upset with Mallory, because Mallory used to defend the crap out of Laura. Like, I could go into stories. That's pretty much a lot of why Mallory didn't really didn't like us a lot, was because of Laura, which is fine. That was her friend. But now Laura thinks she's a pony. That's what it boils down to. At the bottom of the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. Jeff, it's so good to see you, and Soldier too.
It really is. It just, Laura, that just shows you how shallow Laura's relationships on here go. That a super chat to her, giving somebody a super chat, could be like your friends now.
On $9.99 super chat makes her a pony. Like, hey, bro, man, how you doing, buddy?
Man.
It's just mind-boggling, like that you're that mad about it. I'm gonna play a little clip of Laura.
Yeah, and she just told everybody like why she even brought it all up in the first place, because clearly she doesn't care when Mallory says outlandish shit, because she has supported it in the past when she needed her on her team. So to say.
When it came to the St. Jude stuff, she was all about that stuff, and Laura is just the last person to be calling shit out. All right, this is so funny. Hold on, I've got to play it. Hold on a sec. It's only like 6 seconds long, I think.
Indigent. She's claiming that she's broke. How's that? Indigent. She's claiming that
she's such a good true crime creator.
I know. She's trying to say it. She's
so good at it. Everybody else is just jealous.
I'm just so dumb and jealous. Oh my God.
Everybody,
it's really good to see some of you guys. Like, I feel like I haven't seen some of you guys in a very long time. Yeah, right, exactly. And Laura has said the most disgusting things. I just can't. And listen, if there's any of my mods that don't have a wrench back, just please let me know. It's no shade. I just wanted to, I had to take everybody's wrench. So if you come in and you don't have a wrench, do not hold that in. Just let me know. I cannot see on StreamYard side who has a wrench and who doesn't. So please just speak up.
She's lying. She only took your wrench. She just trying to make you
I
feel
know,
better.
right?
Whoever Romad, did you see that
Listen.
Nat Chloe played like streams of where Tiffany and Laura were going at each other? I remember it happened. I did not remember how freaking low they went on each other. It was so bad.
Mercedes girl, it's good to see you too. Yeah, it was really bad. And hell live and just see Jamie Lynn Lanky Tour. I love you so much. Samara. Sorry if I've been screen sharing. I got two monitors and somehow or another I have them both showing the same thing, right? So and I've had it for a couple months now, but I need to figure out how I make one monitor one thing. Like when I set it up, I messed it up. I think I need to I might need to totally redo it.
You just drag it over. Okay, like say if you have so if you open something in one monitor, it automatically opens up in the other monitor. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's both. All right. So, for
Yeah.
example, both my monitors. Thank you, Blanky. Thank you so
Aw.
much. That was so sweet. Thank you very much. I appreciate that so much. So both monitors right now are on StreamYards, and they both have the same tabs open, but it has a way to split it. I just don't. I got to figure it out. So one day I need to just take
mine
the
was
time.
automatic. I don't know because okay, if I open up StreamYards on my primary one and I have two tabs open, I can drag the second tab over to the other one. So like I have OBS on one now and StreamYards on the other.
Wait, Cindy Vaughn, I can take it off dual monitor. Hold on, let me write that down. Let me get my sticky notes. Hold on a sec. And write that down. Cindy, I can talk about it a little bit more if you want to talk about it. You know, I can go over the stuff that Robbie and them showed. I can maybe do that tomorrow night. I got to see if everybody else can, because it'll definitely take more than one person. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get a pen. Okay. Take it off the dual monitor. There.
Will you be covering the situation with Jess? I was in the Watts days with her, and she got mad at me and threatened to show up at my house and break my car windows. Sounds about right.
Yes. Do you email or do you have Discord or anything? Hold on one second.
It's just like, I don't know. There's so many people that really don't even know who she is. Like, I didn't even know who she was at all. Now I know a little bit about her, but it's hard because a lot of people don't. I'm not being mean. There's just a lot of people that don't even know who she is. Maybe a little bit more now because of Natasha's channel, but
Okay, hold on, Cindy. Let me get my Discord tag. Hold on. And I actually made an email. Thank you, Unstable Master. Thank you. I'm actually going to promote their channel too. Let me get my Discord tag and my new YouTube email. Hold on.
Oh, I haven't checked it. Hey, Golden. I haven't checked Unstable Master in a few days. Let's see. All Hartley's vids are cool, even just the more artistic ones. I love the more artistic. She has a really good eye for videos and making videos.
Yeah, so there's these people around, right, that think that Hartley just now became our friend. She's all biased because, all of a sudden she's a pony. Listen, I've been really good friends with Hartley for a long time. So we can quit with that narrative. Hartley's been one of my good friends on here for, going on 2 years now. I've known Hartley, and we became really good friends about a year ago. So here's my email, and then let me get my Discord tag again, just in case you missed it. And if you want to friend request me or email me, if you're comfortable, I can go over the Jessica K stuff. I could spend tomorrow during the day kind of getting it together, because it'd be like introducing a whole new person that a lot of people don't know. So I would need to talk to you just a little bit if you're okay with that. And yeah, I need to make an email that like more than just I can check, because I'm really bad at checking email. So Hey, Golden Eyes. Good to see you.
It would be nice
So,
if they could come on panel, but they probably don't want to come up on panel. She's
all
already
right.
threatened them in real life. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, yeah. Or if they just want to talk, not even like on the phone. I don't mean that. I mean like talk, message me. Can you give me some backstory and all that? Because
Yeah.
I have to have that stuff, unfortunately. Because not saying that I would never say that you're lying. I don't know you. I'm just saying that I have to have a little bit of backstory because you can't around here. You really do have to show things as a whole. You can't just kind of go off of the word of somebody in chat. So if you want to, you can message me and we can figure it out. I know, Ben, I know.
It seems like she's always going to eventually end up like exposing herself because she can't help herself. Like she was getting in good with all these channels over there, and look what she did this time. Now,
yes,
they all see how she is, you know.
Okay, Cindy, that sounds good. I'll be looking for it. Speaking of, I know that I said this earlier too, but I need to reiterate it as far as it seems to be a new thing that if you don't like somebody, that somebody else made you not like them. Look, I am friendly with, like, Ask Your Bartender, for example, but I'm not going to base my opinion of somebody off of somebody she doesn't like, right? And it takes a lot for me to totally just not mess with somebody. But if you openly talk about things like calling CPS, I'm probably just going to disengage.
Yeah.
That's all. So, yes, MO33. I guess so. That Dorothy was on Natasha's.
It's a pretty simple concept. And it's not even, it doesn't even have to be like it's a personal thing. Like, not everybody's gonna get along. You don't have to be mortal enemies and fight. Just, you know what I mean? Like, you could just not get along and not be around each other.
Right. Yeah, because listen, we had situations in this community, like cop calls and stuff, and I can't imagine seeing that person in chat that did that to my friend.
Well, he was canceled. That's the most canceled person. He was canceled community wide by
immediately.
every single person in the entire community, even his closest friends. He was done.
He was done, and that's how it should be. If you openly admit that you do, or you get caught going real life, that is just an overall rule that I will always stand by. I don't care if I hate the person it was done to. If Laura had proof and said this person called CPS, automatic disengage. Nope, we don't do that. Or I don't. I'm just going to speak for me. I don't. That's just my own personal preference. So I would appreciate people giving me a little bit more credit than to say this person made you not like me or made them not like me. I'm not, like, I know that I don't show it on here. I don't and never argue with my friends publicly, but I stand firm in things that I actually believe in. And if I have my mind made up, nobody is going to change my mind. And that is just how it is. So
yep, that is very true. Yeah.
It is very true.
Things have changed a lot, and I do understand that things have changed, unfortunately, in my opinion, for the worse since then, because now there is, to me, a whole lot more acceptance of things that are considered real life, when back then it was completely unacceptable. No ifs, ands, buts. There's no negotiating. If you were caught going real life, admitting going real life, you were done for it. And it's just not like that anymore. And I hate to see the changes, but it's not just one thing. There's been many little things along the way that led up to it, you know.
Right. So for me, I'm going to continue to stand by that, and that's okay if other people don't.
Same.
Like, if other people want to engage with whoever, I am nobody's boss.
Exactly.
But I will always stand by that, and I will always just look. If you want to get to know me, don't tell me you called CPS and you stand by that because somebody made you feel bad. That would never. It just no. I can't.
Yep.
I can't
do
that.
Just regardless, across the board, it is what it is. And like, I feel I haven't changed my stance on it either. I'm just saying I I hate that it's unfortunately has seemed to changed the tone in the community. But all we can do as individuals is what we are around or are
Right.
okay
Yeah. I
with.
mean,
That's it.
all we can do is speak up and say, hey, we're not okay with this. And Soldier, no, there's actually somebody that's admittedly, unfortunately called CPS. And I don't know all their drama. I don't need to know it all. That for me, that's just a line in the sand. It doesn't mean I wish any ill to anybody. I just look, I would be such a hypocrite getting up here preaching about, I can't believe this happened to my friend. And then being cool with somebody like that, you stand against it, you just do as a whole. And that's how I've always felt about it.
Yeah, if you're on YouTube, especially if you're yourself participating in drama or in the drama community or in panels, in chats, don't take it off of YouTube. Just don't.
Right, exactly. Hold on one second. The dog just knocked something over. Hold on.
I thought you fell.
No, she knocked her water bowl over. Hold on one second. Give me one sec.
Seems that's all. Let's see. Playing with pages. Seems it's all different. Now, I think people were still getting to know each other back then. Things were new, and it's always like that when things are new. And then there was a whole new element of people from. Did it sound like she fell, Kimmy? Amanda's dog for the win, right? But yeah, there's just a bunch of different layers to the reason why things have changed so much. But it does get on my nerves when a certain someone says to me every time I go in their chat, you've changed so much. It's not just me. Everything and everyone pretty much has changed. The whole community isn't what it used to be. And never will be.
No, everything is different. Everything is different. But the one thing I will say, as bartender, we had arguments, and I think that people get caught up. But no matter what, even if I still couldn't stand ask your bartender, right? If we were still fighting, I couldn't stand is pretty strong, but if we were still fighting, I still would feel the same exact way I feel now. So, and that's all I'll say. And I think that Paige and STL and Ask Your Bartender are cordial and civil now. So that that fight's between them. All I can talk about is me personally. So
yeah, even like the whole situation with Paige's ex, it's just like wow. And I know that's not our community, but even seeing stuff like that happen, it's just like, oh my god, people are fucking weird.
I know the dog's gonna get dragged. Okay, listen, it just came up, and I have a huge bowl because I'm always scared they're gonna get thirsty, and it's a huge bowl. And I just put ice in it, and I swear, as soon as I put ice in it, every time the little dog will go over and put half its body over the bowl, knock it over, and I don't ever learn. So here we go.
I think I've changed for the better.
Absolutely. I mean, listen, I've definitely
I'm a little biased, but
you're a little biased. There's growing pains on here, and I think that also you have to learn, because I was very much a person that just wanted to get along with people. I wanted to go with the flow, but you have to take a stance on certain things. You have to, because then you can't be totally it's not fake, but for me, I have to be true to myself, right? So I have to speak up. It doesn't mean I have to bash anybody or have to be mean. I'm not ever going to do that. But for me, I just don't do certain things. Big deal.
Well, for me, it's hard to, just personally, if I have an opinion about something, it's hard for me not to apply that same opinion to the same kind of scenario about somebody else, even no matter who it is or my feelings on them. It's still, if I have that opinion, I can't help but feel in that same way about a different situation.
Yeah, and you do learn on here, because at first I feel like I came on and I was like, I just want to kind of be peaceful. But on certain things, you have to give an opinion. I feel like you have to give an opinion. For me, I have to, or else I can't give an opinion when it matters because I'm not speaking up any other time. Like, you can't do that. So that's my opinion.
Yeah.
But I know not everybody's the same, and that's okay. That's just how I personally feel. It doesn't make anybody else wrong or right at all. That's just how I had to look at it, because it's hard to get on here and give your opinion sometimes, especially when like you're probably going to get a lot of shit for that opinion. It's just how it goes around here.
Yeah, and I understand people that don't feel the same way about certain things because the community has changed so much. Like there are things that happened and have been happening that's just like, I don't know, it's just mind-boggling, to be honest with you.
It is mind-boggling. And I look, I'm all up for change. I love the new people that we've met. Like, I've met some really cool people. I've had a lot of good talks with Golden. I've even had good talks with Ask Your Bartender, just all kinds of different people.
Yeah.
I've learned that sometimes it's better actually, I've learned lately, sometimes it's better to shut the fuck up, but sometimes you do have to speak up. Like, and it's a hard line. You got to figure it out. So thank you, Tacos. It's, yeah. I just found it. I don't know where I found it, but I liked it. So
it's her holding Starlight.
Yeah, because everybody says that I'm her. I'm Starlight. So there's me holding Starlight, Romad, there's somebody in another community that called CPS and likes to kind of brag about it. So that's kind of where I'm talking about. I was listening to Yoda last night. Sorry. I didn't see any of that. Jeff, if Shauna... Oh my God, Shauna, I don't think you even have my new number. Oh my God, there was such an ordeal with my phone. I will text you later. I think I still have your number. I'll look, okay? And if I have it, I can hook you and Jeff up too. So
Yoda's nice. He's just, sticking up for his friend.
Who's his friend? Ruru? Is that his friend?
Ruru, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a whole nother drama. That I don't like to get involved in that drama either.
That's a mess.
Yeah, it's a whole mess.
Unfolding every day, like something new, something different.
I know, right? I haven't even been able to keep up. I haven't even tried. I hope it was okay, well said to me, but I'm trying not to because I don't want to push my beliefs onto anybody else or make it sound like I'm even saying anybody's doing anything wrong. Just for me personally, And it's like a really weird line, because you don't want to be over pushy with your opinion and always pushing your opinion onto people, because that's not good. But there are times when you have to speak up, and really, it's a hard thing, and I'm still not all the way there, Okay, good, Jeff. I figured, but yeah, Monique, that's good. Yeah, and look, when you're a subscriber and you're not on panel, it's a lot easier. So it is hard to figure out, do I say something? Do I not? Or is this going to blow up when I say something? It sucks.
Yeah. And then people also now, it seems, love to go real life. Like nothing I've ever seen before. It's amazing.
Oh my God, I know, right? It's crazy.
And doxing is not even considered. Nobody even gives a fuck about doxing anymore.
Shauna. Oh my God. Oh no, Shauna.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm letting the dog out. Hold on. This dog, I swear, y'all. Oh, this dog is gonna be death to me. I just let it out of my area when I just cleaned the water up, and then it went in, and now I just went it out again. I'm like, oh my, I need just a doggy door, just I got it all the time. Doggy door. A lot, Lizard. No. Kimmy, it sucks, but it is what it is. Look, if someone don't like you because you have a differing opinion, then they're not, that's fine. But I'm always going to try to give it when it's important. Like, you haven't seen my puppy? Oh my God, hold on a second. You're going to see. Hold on. I'll show you. I gotta put a picture in my. I gotta send a picture so that I can get it. Hold on, it's so cute. We got Orca still too.
Exactly, Monique.
Orca's,
We choose to put ourselves in this position.
uh-huh.
At the end of the day.
Right. Yep. I'm definitely not a victim. You can't be a victim when you're up here, you know, but
I
it does
could not.
suck. Like,
Oh, I could imagine somebody brand new, like Rue, coming in now the way things are and just jumping head fucking first in the deep end now. It's just like, oh.
oh my gosh. I know I feel so bad for Rue. I know. Okay, on this, I feel bad for Rue because I feel like she was new. And for the people that don't know, she like totally flipped out because somebody like she basically got trolled into flipping out. And man, could you imagine being brand new in this community right now?
No.
I know I can't.
No.
I can't.
Like I still
Too much.
feel that's why I was like, how she must be like new. She must have never been in any communities before. Because
Yeah, I don't know.
In any community you wouldn't listen to what somebody was saying in a chat and just run with it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
anybody would know better than that.
Yeah, when I was new, I probably could have gotten trolled, and honestly, like when I was just coming around. But then I mean, it's hard. Okay, I got a couple pictures. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys as soon as they upload. This puppy is gonna be the death of me, but she's so precious. Like, I love her to pieces, but she just okay. So as soon as I sit down to do anything, she will want whatever she didn't want before, and she's been chewing things, even though she has a million chew toys. She decided to chew Cheyenne's like special edition Care Bear she got when she was little. She did chew that up. She chewed up so many chargers now.
She's an aggressive chewer, like Beast. I've diagnosed Beast as an aggressive chewer.
Oh my gosh, it's insane. Like I will literally give her toy. She'll go hide it and go get. We had to get a shelf for them, for their animals. It's like, oh no. And Shy's had that Lovey for 12 years, like literally 12. I think I got it for her maybe before she was even born. Like,
are there dogs that actually play with their dog toys and like them and chew on dog toys and not everything
I'm so
else?
Jealous. I have dog envy.
I think that's a mess.
I know. I think that people are lying, right? Like, those YouTube statuses where people make things look perfect. Okay, you can't really see Orca because he's just got such a big head. But here is the puppy.
Beast will chew up a stick and eat it. Like, eat it. Why?
Yes. Chew up a stick. Bring it in the house. Why? There's one picture. Oh, I got like two pictures. She's so sweet, but she's just like, I swear, it's like she's either sleeping or getting into something. And I know she's a puppy, but I'm like used to Orca, who doesn't do that, right? All right, so here's a picture of her sleeping at her cutest on her little bed. Look at her. She's got her little clothes on. Oh my God. She's so cute. I'm going to try to find like a full-size picture of her because she's just so little. Like,
especially when she's sleeping and not chewing everything up, eh?
Oh my God. Chewing up, barking, wanting in, wanting out. I'm like, oh my God. She's come a long way. Like, as far as she's not nervous anymore. She just is maybe too comfortable. I don't know. I do have one more thing I want to address when I'm done too. Remind me.
Does she get reactive around people outside that she doesn't know?
A little bit, yes, but she has also, I feel like she's gotten better about it. Like, she's not as she's not as bad now, but yes, she thinks she's a big dog. Okay, so
not Beast at all. She acts like she's going to literally kill everybody she doesn't know.
Yeah, well, this dog is
not
scared
going
and shaky.
to. Yeah, she's,
right, yeah.
She's scared to death. That's why she's doing it. You know what I mean? But her whole hair on her back stands up. She like barks and kicks her back legs like a fucking bucking bronco. It's crazy. She's so reactive to people. I'm hoping that she'll grow out of it. But
good luck with that. So this was actually. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Getting her to pee and poop when there's people outside playing, the neighbors are outside, it's a whole fucking task. She will not.
Yeah, it's like they all of a sudden get shy or
No,
something.
she just wants to kill them. She don't want to think
Oh,
about
well, there's that too. She's like,
or act
fuck this.
like she's gonna kill them.
Yeah, to scare all the neighbors and stuff, you know. Hold on, I'm looking for a picture of how big she is. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat. I'm looking at my phone. Sorry, you guys. I'll hurry. I hate ignoring chat. I'm not doing it on purpose.
I have no pictures because I'm on a new computer, so I'll show you guys.
That's what my problem is. That's why I'm on the new computer, so I'm having to like send them to you
Oh,
so
I'm
that
not
I
doing
can
that.
show them. And then it's
I'm too lazy.
ridiculous. Well, I'm only because Linky hadn't seen it because she's been, not in as much. Okay, so there's that one. I feel like this next one kind of shows how little she is. If I could get her and Orca to take a decent picture, that would be great.
I think that might be what she's looking for. Kimmy C says, the pic of her and Orca, did you show that one? Yeah. Oh my God, her head is the size of Orca's snout.
Oh my God, hold on. I didn't scroll up good enough. I don't think I'll re-show it now that I could concentrate. All right. Okay, so this is her the other day. All right, well, I'll just show that one first. Okay, this one right here. See how, look at Orca's big head. See how all his fur, and look, she hides by Orca.
We don't see it. We don't see it.
Oh, I forgot. Damn it. See?
There. Okay.
Okay, so this is Orca's head. I couldn't even get it all in the picture. See?
Oh my God.
Orca's nose. Her head's the size of his nose. Like,
precious.
Like, look at that.
That is
Isn't that
so
nuts? And when she's in trouble, she runs to Orca now. Like, he's going to do something.
Orca's adorable.
Orca's so
They're
sweet.
both adorable, but Orca's so big.
I know. Orca, but he's just a giant. Like a loving giant. Like, he just
Big
wants
teddy
love.
bear.
So, yeah. So, see, this is how little she's just so tiny. And she's just got these beady little eyes. And there's her little red shirt. I think it says, like, no pictures or something. It's so cute. And she's just so little and sweet, but she's also thinks she's.
Look at that face. You know she gets into some meanness.
Oh my God, yes. And sometimes she'll like bark at Orca, like she's gonna do something to Orca, and it's like, what are you gonna do though? You know?
Yeah, like you're just a little snack, like a one bite snack for Orca.
Oh my gosh, Taco wants me to show this.
Tara said Orca is a gentle giant. That's so sweet.
Yes, for real. Look, this is Taco's pictures of his Liz. Oh, you guys can't see it. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, this is Taco's, and that's like the stuffed animal underneath, and then that's the lizard. Look at that. Oh my God.
That is
I love it. Cute. That is so cute. Okay, so I have one more thing. Thank you for sharing. Let me see if he has any more that you want me to share. Do you want me to show the one with your face? I don't want to show that one yet till you tell me. Do you want me to show the one with your face or no? I don't know if he cams up.
Taco's lizard could ride on Sasquatch's lizard's back.
I know. I know. It's so funny. So I wanted to address one more thing, and it's kind of controversial, whatever. So I heard some of Dip's today, and she actually did sound good. I'm going to give her that. She sounded good, but like, I don't know. She's still very blaming other people for stuff that happened. And I just don't appreciate that. I'm glad you're doing good, but like, let's not pretend like the last couple months didn't happen, Sarah, please. And like, nobody went at your recovery like you made it sound. You made us talk about your recovery because you always lied about it and talked about it. So I'm going to leave that at that part of the stream at that. Like, I wish you nothing but the best.
Taking accountability.
Right. Just, I don't blame me for your problems. I told you months ago, you were no longer holding me hostage with that shit. And I meant it. I wish you well, but I didn't do anything. That's all I'm going to say. And I wish you well. You sounded good today, so I'm happy for you. Okay,
in a general statement, taking accountability is paramount to sobriety.
Absolutely, yes. And when Starlight said that, somebody got so offended, but it's like, it is the first step to recovery. That's such a cute picture. Thank you for sharing.
And I mean that in general for everybody, for me, for Amanda, for anybody in recovery. Like,
yeah, I actually got a new counselor a couple of months ago for reasons that were beyond my, I couldn't control them. They do that every once in a while, like they'll move to somewhere else or whatever. But she's like wanting me to redo she's just like, we can redo all your step work. And I almost died. I'm like, what? Because I mean, I don't have any problem taking accountability, but I'm like over here, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to be revisiting that. She's like, it's just good to do it every once in a while. So even with 12 years clean, I'm redoing my steps soon. And that is scary.
Well, it's a good thing. I mean, it's
right.
rough. It's what do you call this? It's hard. I can't think of another word. It's difficult to have to do all that
Yes.
bullshit, but it's definitely not a negative thing.
No, and then I didn't. Yeah, she's like, you've had a really good track record. You don't relapse and stuff. She was like, but your life just changes, and like your life changes, all your recovery changes. So, anyways, it's part of your it's part of recovery that you always preach on and on about, Sarah. And I know it sucks, but you're not gonna blame us. I wish you well. I have no interest in talking about you. I just would appreciate if you didn't have to bring things up about us every time you go live. So
yeah, I wish her all the best.
Yeah, for sure. And I just think it's probably a bad idea for you to be doing lives about recovery this soon before you even got your feet planted on the ground, because people could rely on what you're saying and not understand that you're not even, I don't even think I'm qualified to do recovery. And I have 12 years. Like, you got to be real careful. And that could also put a lot of burden on you, Sarah. A lot, too much. Like, you just got to be careful, So that's all I have to say. I don't want to say anything else about her. Wish her well. Just please leave us out of your bullshit. I would appreciate it.
Definitely focus on you. Get yourself all the way in a great space and keep the drama out of your mind. It's so toxic to focus on any of that stuff.
Oh my God. When I first started recovery, when anybody that's in recovery, could you imagine being in a drama community, how stressful, because I'll tell you, when I first got sober, I had to change my whole life. And I literally was like rainbows. I was going to bed at 7:30 at night because I didn't trust myself, right? Like, I was in a whole new world and I bring in any of this stuff. So for me, for my part, for you, I don't ever want to bring you up again. I want you to do well with your recovery. Just please quit bringing us up. And I don't want to talk about you. I want to see you succeed with this. Honestly, you sounded good today. So,
same.
I'm happy that you sound good. I wish you well. Just don't bring us up. I don't want to talk about you. Tara, you can say whatever you want. You know how my chat is, girl. You're more than welcome. People have opinions because of the last several months, but yeah, thank you. Next, and it's hard. I'm grateful that you're sober, and I'm very glad that you are okay and you're doing better. I want to promote one more channel before we go. Let's see. And this is not my channel. I don't know whose channel this is, but I like their videos. They've gotten a lot better with editing over time. Hold on.
It's so scary, thank you, Next, because it can happen to anybody, especially if you let yourself get in a really fucked up headspace and then get around people that you shouldn't be around. It could happen to anybody.
Yeah, for sure. Like, if you are not careful and you just okay, so if I went and hung out in certain places, I don't know what would happen. It's always there, lifelong. It's not something that just goes away because you have a couple years clean.
Well, and then having the internet, I've talked about this to you in private. I don't know if I've ever said it live, but having the internet, access to the internet, and being able to live stream, have a monetized channel, have super chats, have a PayPal, all of that when you're in active addiction trying to get clean, I could not imagine how much harder that would make it to be able to, woof. That's rough.
Yeah, it is rough. Oh no. Can somebody that is a mod drop Stable Master's channel? I can't seem to find it. And
because just money in general is a trigger when you're in that frame of mind. It's
yes, for sure.
I just do really wish you all the best, Sarah. I hope that you can get your life the way that you want it and be as happy as you can be. I really, really do.
Yeah, I like when she sounded good today. I was like, okay, so I was happy for her because I just it sucks, right? But I don't recall she didn't name. Okay, hello fuckface. For when you're not allowed in my chat with that name, and I don't usually say that, but She didn't name anybody, but she talked about situations with us, right? So therefore, she inferred it, and that's enough for me to ask her nicely to stop and wish her well. If I was judgmental, I would go on about the shit that she's done over the last several months, but that's not what I'm doing right now. Hello, fuckface. Now kindly get the fuck out of my chat with that name. Thank you.
I'm not judging her about her situation. I know what it's like, but it's really triggering and hard to watch, and especially for people around her trying to help her and all that. It's a lot. So unless you're one of those people, you don't understand. You can't understand.
Tacos, you should be good now, hon. I just made you a mod so that you can type. That was an accident. But listen, nobody's judging her. Like I said, I have 12 years clean. But if I want to talk about a situation that's been shoved down my throat and I've pretty much been blamed for, I will. And if you don't like it, you don't have to listen. But that's the fucking reality we're dealing with. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Get the fuck out of here. I'm judgmental, motherfucker. I never went at the place that she lived at. I never went at her parenting. I never did a lot of things that was done to me on that end. And I think I'm being pretty fucking nice right now about it. So that's all I'm going to say about it. End of. For fuck's sake, people. Oh,
I will, however, judge you if you're over there enabling anybody. Just saying.
Right.
Okay,
And then when you want to
move
come
it
in here
along.
with a fucking name, hello, fuckface, like I'm going to let that shit fly in my fucking chat. Fuck you. All right, I need to share. Let me see. I can't find the Sable Master channel. That's what all this started over. If somebody could find that channel link, if not, I'm sure everybody subbed to it, right? Like,
come back under your real account.
Right, and now we're always told, like when I'm listening back, I'll be listening back to a stream like 2 hours later, and I'll hear my name, and they'll tell me to come back under my own name. I'm like, wait a minute, I wasn't there at the first. I wasn't there. Thank you, Brandy. All right, hold on. I wanted to pull their channel up and see if they have any new videos for us to share before we go.
We could have a guessing game and let the chat guess who they think Hello Fuckface is.
Right.
We could play that game.
Mm-hmm. Could, but we're not over here doing that. And okay, so this channel does this. Like, I've never seen this before, but you have to go to their playlist. Like, I don't know if they're aware of that. They might have done it on purpose. You have to go to their playlist. So here's their playlist.
I'm wondering if they're doing that so that it can't be striked, maybe. No, you could still strike it if it was on unlisted, right?
Yeah. Yes, you can. But oh my God. Oh, I forgot. There was one thing. Do you have like 10 more minutes to do this?
Yeah.
If not, it's okay. Okay. So I know we don't normally play Corey over here, but she threw TM under the bus, and I thought we could watch it together.
I almost brought that up earlier, and then I forgot. Yes.
Okay. So, hey, polyester. Yeah, I'm just not on it. I'm really not. Don't come in here with a troll name about my friend talking shit to me about something you fucking apparently either don't know about or you're a biased fucking asshole. Either way, it's not cool. So, okay. Let me see if it's on this channel. I might have put it on my. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to slow it down in certain parts because I sped it up because I know Corey deletes. So I'm like, oh, I gotta get this. But this is several videos. She was growling in the middle of the night. We're going to watch together. Hold on. Hold on. I know you guys can't hear anything just yet. I'm just doing something. I'm trying to get past the beginning. Because I had to go under my backup account to see most of the comments. Because, I'm a blocked bitch. Or they're a blocked bitch or whatever. So, hold on a second. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having problems.
He did, Lanky. She gave him a wrench so that wouldn't happen again.
Yeah, Tacos, you should be good, honey. You should have a wrench now. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where I need to slow it down. That's literally all I'm up here trying to do. I'm having problems because I think for most of it, it was normal. But then one got deleted and I was like, oh, hell no.
Thank you, Lanky. Yeah, she goes on her little, and those were like late night rants. Hey, Janine.
Yeah, they're some of the best I've personally it's funny, right? When she does this, but this was about TM, who everybody warned TM about, but she wanted Corey on her team to get her done. So in my opinion, this is karma at its best, right?
Ash, it's the worst when you have shit to say and you have to wait that whole 5 minutes. Oh, it's the worst. Especially if you're a little pissed. You're like, well, let me type in this chat.
Yeah. So actually, I was thinking too, before I do this, from now on, I might just start making everybody mods as they come in. They're just as nothing more than protection. Keep my regular mods, but like on streams, just make everybody mods and then just take mods. Like, of course, only the people that I know, right? And then just take wrenches afterwards to avoid like the rogue situation I had the other day and stuff. So I think I'm gonna do that. So if you come in and your wrench is gone for some reason, and I give you one, I think I'm gonna start doing that. I kind of like that idea.
That's
people
a good
can say
idea.
if they want, they don't have to guess, or because sometimes it's hard being a mod. Like, hey, I don't know if Amanda would like this. That way, I feel like everybody could just kind of relax, enjoy the stream. Trying to make it easier.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about that. Brandy, it was Mike. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go.
Hand them out at the door and then pick them back up, and then they can get them whenever they come back next time. I like that.
Yeah, just keep my regular mods always, but everybody that comes in regularly, like, just give a wrench and I can just take it back at the end of the stream and just give it back. That way everybody can kind of relax. If there's a comment that I really don't like, I can just address it, no big deal. So
Tex, you went rogue. Tex is a rogue mod.
Don't usually time anyone out unless they're doxing. Yeah, Golden, I'm trying to, because, okay, from our community, I know you're from a different community, and it's really weird when you go into a new place and it's not the same, but it used to be a lot more censored in our community. But for me personally, I like people to be able to say what they want, even if it's not necessarily something I would say. I feel like, hey, it's better that they come in and just say it, get it out of their system. And I usually delete my chat afterwards so that people can't get shit for what they say in my chat. Like, because I do try to protect the chat. I really do. Like, I don't like people, pulling my chat up and going at it. And I hate that.
I hardly ever use a wrench, any wrench I've ever had, because it seems like it always comes back to bite you. They'll be like, that one mod timed me out. And here they come with a screenshot. It's just not.
Yeah, no, Polly, I took everybody's wrench like last week. Ash was like, Danny, I wrench back since she walked in the door. But I don't think you've been here since then. I didn't know you didn't have one. Can't see it on that end. But yeah, starting next stream, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to give everybody a wrench and I'll just take it at the end. And because that way everybody can kind of relax. And if you're listening in your pocket, you don't have to worry about rogue wrench. And you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like there's a lot of benefits that people can speak more freely. So if you're like a regular or somebody that I know, that's what I'm going to start doing. So yeah, no, that's nothing against like anybody. I want people to feel free to speak. That's literally all that there is to that. And then if it's like a serious stream, I don't necessarily have to hand the wrenches out every time. But if it's just like an open chat like this, like, let everybody say what they want,
Well, and it gives your mods, like, they don't have to really worry about much.
Right. They just have
share
fun. Exactly.
Links, but other than that.
Yes. And I know Lanky was dropping links. I really appreciate all of you guys that take time to drop links. I appreciate that a lot.
Lanky's the best mod.
Lanky's the best at everything. Love Lanky. Okay, we're going to watch this now. Tell me if you want me to stop it or, pause or whatever.
Why didn't you stop by so I could actually talk to you then? You're saying that I hurt you? I hurt you? So everything you do is just fine and I'm not supposed to feel any kind of way about the shit that you say about me, shit that you've done, the shit that you have fucking misconstrued to the public, all sorts of things. All sorts of things. Yeah, I'm pretty hurt by the whole Caslin thing. I was very hurt by that. I'm incredibly hurt by that.
Okay, Caslin helped take her first channel down because she was doxing a minor, right? And Corey's butthurt that she was in the chat, or Caslin was on the panel, or Tiffany said I love you, or something.
Oh, I didn't know that. The explanation she gave in one of the videos I watched was because Castellan supported the St. Jude side of things. Like she was on Diane's side during all that.
Hey, Michelle, it's so good to see you, honey. Okay, I'm going to hit. Yeah, she said, I love you to Castellan. That was Corey's breaking point.
Michelle!
Okay. Since you're the one who cares so much about channels, I'm also incredibly hurt that you monetized your channel. I don't.
And okay, I will say, Corey helped her with the St. Jude stuff a lot. And I hate having to even, but Tiffany was never going to monetize. That was kind of like their thing.
Yep.
Don't make money off of this. And
she did say that.
That's what she said. Oh, Jeff, I love you.
She said she would never make money off of the case. Like she would never make money.
Right, and now she is, so.
But really, what came out was that she had tried to monetize or something. Oh, she couldn't monetize because she had a strike or something, MGL said.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Pugs Washington, I love you. It's good to see you, too.
I don't know why I'm hurt by that, but I am. And I'm very hurt that you had Mallory on panel after she went on Diane's panel. I'm incredibly hurt by you. Okay? So don't ask me for respect because I ain't got none to give.
Okay, and what she's talking about there is that Tiffany and John don't like each other, but Tiffany and John haven't been fighting. So she asked her to lay off of John. Tiffany asked Corey to lay off of John because it comes back to Tiffany, right? And she's pissed the fuck off that she can't go at John. She was tagging Stephanie Harlow in that shit, by the way.
I just want to say, Tiffany, this is what you get for using somebody like Corey to do your dirty work.
Right.
This is how it backfired.
Exactly.
Honey, I'm busy not exploiting children. You know how I feel about that, right? You get that, right? You understand that, right? You get that, right? Remember me? Hi, I'm over here. My name is Brenda, not Corey, bitch. You're not my fucking friend.
Because this really pisses me off, right? You made me agree with Hello Star White, and I abhor that bitch. Holding.
I was just talking about.
Oh my God!
I didn't mean to skip to the end. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. The end's the best part. She goes after Starlight with the weird. Yeah.
Look what you went and did, Tiffany.
You made her agree with Hello Star White.
Brain injuries for fucking real. Okay. Now, I wanted to be your friend, but you did some shady fucking shit. Okay. I'm not fucking naked hockey stick, bitch. I got reasons for why I'm upset with you, girl. Okay. And I can lay them out flat, and you can't deny a single one of them. That fucking one beats around the bush because she's just like you. Okay. You're all the same. The whole drama community, the people from the true crime community that came over to the drama community willingly after Diane invited you, right? You people are fucked in the head. You turned Shanann and her two babies into drama. Now, I tried to forgive you, and I tried to get over the fucking basic facts, and I tried to move on with my life, but really, you're a bunch of scum of the fucking earth, okay? I'm just going to keep saying it while in between me planting flowers. How are your flowers doing, Tiffany Marie? Okay, good.
Oh my God.
Very young. Hi, Rick Smith. Holy fuck, there's 7 in here. Oh my God. Hey, who knows? You can't hear me? Really? Fuck. You know what? I should just shut shit down and fucking. Hi, Roger. Now you can? Okay, good. I was thinking about turning on my computer and plugging my mic. 16, 22. Cool, right? So, I just made like 5 videos, and with each video, I got more and more mad, and I did something with my fucking recorder, or whatever. I can't get them. So now I'm still mad. So I decided, fucking, I'm gonna go live real quick. But now I can't show you what I'm talking about, but that's okay. Tiffany, are you here? Because I would like to chit chat with you a little bit, if you don't mind. Hey, Pecan, how you doing? Tiffany.
Hey, Dr. Pony.
Mallory. I'm not that crazy when I get caught doing something stupid. She says to me, oh, ouch. You want to talk about respect? Do you know what though, Mallory Young? Nah, he's obsessed with her because he's actually obsessed with that fucking naked fucking hockey stick bitch, right? And she just decided one day she doesn't like Tiffany Marie, her and Laura. So Tiffany Marie made the mistake of telling John some shit that Laura's had said about
Is that Makeup Mobster? Who's the naked hockey stick?
Yes, that's Makeup Monster. I dissected this all so that I could help you guys understand. Okay.
Hey,
No.
polyester smexy jumpers.
At all until after Lori decided that she was going to go against Diane and work with Molly, which upsets everybody because naked fucking hockey stick bitch doesn't like Molly. So we all have to cater to her and her hatred for her family and her sister and her brother and their fucking.
Can you read that? What that screen says? She says, "And her bratty kid," and she starts growling.
Lady down the street on everybody else. Her bratty kid, okay? Mallory Young. I get that. I totally get that. Like I said, usually I hate everybody. Back in the day when it was just the drama community, I would walk into a chat and people would say that, "Oh, look, it's Corey. She hates us all equally," and they loved it. They did for a little while. Then they realized it was fucking true. Tiffany, are you here yet? Let's talk about respect, shall we? So, first of all, why was Mallory even on your panel? Because you know damn well that she was just recently on Diane's. She's just. I'm glad, Roger. I'm sorry, I'm not asking people questions. I'm in a mood. I'm here to rant today. I hope everybody's doing good though. Everybody that's here.
Is that the real Lennon?
I don't know.
I'm gonna
but
guess not. If
it's
Lennon,
funny
if
account.
that's Lennon, even if it is real Lennon, if they're being quote on time amount, but I don't think it is. Some tells me it's not. I'm trying to get to the growling part. Hold on.
That's funny though.
Here, I hope you're all doing good. I hope Pecan's doing good. I hope Rick's doing good. I hope you're all doing good. And Roger, I'm sure you were probably talking to Pecan. Yeah, you were. Okay, perfect. So, I love you guys very much. Love my friends. I just love everybody until you decide that you're a fucking piece of shit. So why was Mallory on your panel? She was been recently on Diane's panel saying she doesn't give a fuck about this, that, or the other thing, and blah 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 blah. We always forgive St. Jude scammers. 20 grand, fuck, that's nothing, right? So why was she there? You know, because of respect and shit. You know, if you want me to respect you, I think you should respect me, but more so, I think you should respect the children of St. Jude, right? I mean, you held out them for scamming. That awful disgusting joke. I don't want anything to do with her. Yeah. At this point, Rick.
That's where you went wrong, Corey. Corey thought that Tiffany was outing that because of the children. It wasn't. It was always a vendetta, Corey. You knew that.
Always. Yeah, and they use each other, and she says that in this. That's why I wanted to show it.
About Summer Wells. It's at that point. Go and watch a video with he has Summer Wells in the title. It's like, are you for fucking real? Where's your goddamn respect? Aw, my daddy. Hi, daddy. Hi, Kenil. How you doing, daddy? So,
this bitch is nuts. She goes to her. Hi, daddy. Hi, daddy. Like, what?
Caslin stood on the side of St. Jude scammers, right? And she was really, really hitting the guy. Mallory Young probably just doesn't like her. A lot of people don't. I'm just saying. Mallory Young wants to be here. Mallory Young can be here. If I want to talk about Tiffany Marie, I'll talk about Tiffany. All right. So she wanted me to grow my channel. Oh, we're gonna get you lots of subs. I'm like, I don't want that. That is the last thing I want in this. This is not what my fucking purpose is. My purpose is never to grow my channel. My purpose is to out pieces of shit. That's it. That's
So she knew exactly why Tiffany was in it. Why is she mad at her now? Excuse me?
Because she had the nerve to have somebody that went on Diane's panel on her panel. And
yeah, she knew the whole time. She said, "Oh, you're gonna monetize your channel. Your channel's gonna grow." I'm not in it for that. Well, you clearly knew why she was in it.
Yes, and so she's also mad because Tiffany asked her to quit mentioning John, but you know. Oh, before I start again, Mike started a channel. Mike, you could drop your link, and he actually had a really good panel today. It was just like a little panel with a few people were up there. It was a chill panel, so everybody check it out later.
I missed it.
Yeah, it was good. Mike, please drop your link.
I'll watch it tonight.
On my channel. Hey, Nancy, that's why I don't care. I'm here for children on the internet. Period. Have been for, 15 fucking years, man. So when you go around saying that I attack children, you're probably gonna fucking teeter on, the edge of death. Because that's not what I'm about. Hey, sweet pea, how you doing? I'm gonna give you a wrench. If you want to knock fucking people out, go right ahead. Catherine's the one who took your channel. Oh, was she? I don't know that. Oh yeah, she's in every top ragging about it. Then yesterday when actually I'm like, I better listen to one of these fucking streams. I want to see how much drama is actually going on while there's talking about Summer Wells at the same fucking time. So I listened to, as I said, 48 minutes of it, something like that. And I'm like, no. But at the very beginning, as soon as she came into the chat, oh, Catherine, oh, I love you so much. Why? Out of respect for the children of St. Jude. Why do you love Catherine so much? I'm just waiting. Now, 2 questions. Why was Mallory on your panel? She's been on Diane, so you have no respect. Okay. You're another person who just shouldn't be talking about children around here, okay? Because if you want to have some respect for the missing, for the cancer-stricken, and for the murdered children, then you would stop the drama. Now, you tried hard. I know John kept pushing you. I get that. I know that his stupid, dumb, fucking, naked, fucking bitch hockey stick fucking thing kept pushing. I know that. I know that they all kept pushing. Laura was mad. Molly was mad. Everybody's mad. Y'all got to fight all the time. All of you need to stop talking about fucking children, okay? The drama community shouldn't be talking about children, and neither should the three of you. It's not drama, okay?
That's rich coming from somebody that talks about children all the time.
Sometimes I have some respect for you sometimes. But don't you ever come over here demanding respect from me when you aren't 100% on board with fucking being respectful yourself, okay? Like, why do you feel that way? You ever behind the scenes stuff, and it's like, we're doing this and we're doing that, and we're calling these people, and we're gonna get a hold of these people, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do this, and we're calling Bob's mom, and we're doing that, blah, 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 blah. And then you have these fucking retards like Alicia Clare, who's like, I know I just called Bob's mom, but now I feel bad, so I'm gonna die inside. What? No. That is why I nicely asked Tiffany Marie to have some respect and not bring fucking stupid people in on it behind the scenes. She had no respect for me. None. She didn't want to do anything my way at all in any way, shape, or form. Oh, John Carnes, are you listening? Because I'm about to start taking you.
Nope, she was using you.
Okay, until she fucking gives the respect she fucking expects.
She threatened to tag Tiffany Harlow and John Crimes all the time. And Stephanie Harlow, John Crimes, and Tiffany together.
Oh, I'm sure Stephanie Harlow will be all over it. She'll care.
I know, right? She's going to really give a fuck.
Tiffany? I've about had it. Now, everybody had better stop combining Summer Wells with drama. Everybody. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for coming by. I love everybody here, but no, fuck Mallory, fuck respect, fuck the bullshit, okay? There's a little girl missing. Stop fucking posting her picture over and over and over and over and over and look at it. And imagine how you would either feel to be her or just try to imagine, because most people can't do that. That's just the truth. Ask a fucking psychologist. Most people can't take themselves out of their own mindset and put themselves into someone else's entirely. So if you can't just try to imagine what it would be like to be Summer, try to imagine what it would be like if you were in that same situation at that age. Don't even try and think about your children because you're all a bunch of selfish fucking assholes, okay? Think about that. And how you would feel about all these fucking adults around here, okay? Tiffany Marie, that she does not deserve my respect just by demanding it, okay? We're not talking about Summer. All I have to say is that every fucking content creator who is making money off of her back, fucking talking about it day in, day out, 16 times a day, those are the fucking clowns. Don't you ever come in here and tell me I can't talk about her when I'm telling them to shut the fuck up, okay? Now, if you're not interested in looking for her, if you're not interested in not being a drama fucking whore, shut your mouths about that little girl. Shut up, okay? Shut up. I'm done. I'm gonna go now and plant my fucking flowers. Have a great day. Thank you, Rick Smith. I love you, Zero. Jules, I love everybody else. Y'all know. Okay, bye.
I have one more thing to say because this really pisses me off, right? You made me agree with Hello Star White, and I abhor that bitch. Holding milk jugs up to your forehead was the stupidest fucking thing in the world. Okay. Also, when I was listening to your live stream, and you're talking about all the flack you got for going over that picture, blah, 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 you're not an investigator. He deserves the flack. Okay. I hold my tongue a whole lot around here. You got to scam the community of $20,000, or drive a woman with cancer to an early grave for me to open my fucking mouth. Okay? You do things like that, and you're not sorry, and you don't change your behaviors, and you keep using serious fucking subjects for fucking content, you will hear from me. Eventually. Just push it, okay? Now, you want to fucking go get involved in the Chantel stuff. All that shit's funny. Nobody gets too deep. Actually, no. All you fucking people, stay away from it. You'll just wreck everything. Fuck, I hate fucking losers, okay? There's a difference between having fun on the internet and just being a complete and total cock fucking sucker, okay? Now, you all know who is who around here. What's the difference? Okay? If you're offended by my words, you are a fucking problem. Know that.
Oh my God, that ending was everything.
I know.
If you are offended by her words, you are the problem. Take that to the bank, bitches.
Yes. So, oh my God, I can't. All right. So, I don't even have words, but that was a compilation of all of her in the middle of the night rants, and I knew you guys would want to see them. So, I wanted you guys to hear her growling, and to let you know if you are offended by Corey's opinion that all of our kids should die and get cancer. You are the problem, not her. Okay. Okay. That's her new right. Is that a right? Right. She got okay. Oh my god. Anyway, so
I don't know how people listen to her jump from subject to subject, things that don't even correlate to one another. It's just, woo, it's a lot. It's a whole lot.
Yeah, the bitch is crazy. So, all right. So we have, it is Gay Pride Month, and I actually started, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this, and I know like some people that came in the community are not interested in true crime, but if you guys have heard of the Brandon Tina case, that was really sad. It was What Boys Don't Cry was inspired by. I'm working on that right now, at least a video, and so we could talk about it. And we still got to do our death row thing, so we didn't forget. It's just been like our lives have not been on normal schedule the last couple, so
I've been busy watching movies.
It's been constant movie time at Stephanie's house, and she is already over it. Okay. Right. Okay. So, anyways, I have Brandon Tina, and then I have there's a couple things that I have for the Gay Pride Month and all that. And people that are, I know that not everybody's into true crime. I heard STL. I question why anybody would be, which I get it. But hold on, let me stop this for a second. If you guys have anything that you want to talk about over this month, that's fine. We can go there too. You just gotta let me know.
There are women that watch that shit to go to sleep, to fall asleep.
I do.
You might be one of them. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a whole thing.
Yes. So it's like, I mean, for me, it's like soothing. I don't know why. I'm such a weirdo. Hold on. I'm trying to find this for you guys before I talk about it. Where's it at? Yeah, so there's the Matthew Shepard case, and there's the Brandon Tina case, and then I got to get the one from Dee Dee too. And then if there's anything extra that you guys want to, we're here, we're queer. I love you, Jeff.
That movie is so sad. Oh my god.
Which one? Boys Don't Cry?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's so sad. But that's what the Brandon Tina case is. That's what inspired it.
Was it pretty true to what happened?
I mean, it was, of course, in Hollywood a little bit, but I feel like there's more to it. I've been reading over all the case files and everything.
I've never heard about the real case, so.
Oh, I have a whole thing. I'll send it to you whenever, but not right now because I know you're having movie time over there every day. I'll wait till next week.
You're hilarious.
Yeah, I know, you and your Lord of the Rings over there. But there's a couple cases that I have. But if you, Letitia's is always an option too. I'm going to go back over her as well a little bit, but I have
there's always content over there. If you run out of content anywhere else, go look on her channel. There will be something interesting over there.
You will find something that piques your interest over there for sure. And then the last meal thing that we already have everything lined up. It's just Stephanie's always in movie time lately, and then my house is an absolute madhouse trying to transition to summer, like it always is. You know how that goes.
Yeah, and that's this week too. So
yeah,
we'll figure it out. We'll get it together this week sometime.
Yes, we are doing it. It's just been a little rough start, if y'all can even imagine. I know it's hard to imagine us rough start late. Oh no. 180, you can't find. Hold on, I'll find it for you real quick. I don't know. I haven't talked to 180 in a little while, but he was just in here the other day. I don't see his channel either. Maybe he changed his channel name. Hold on a second. Give me a sec. Yeah, I found it. It's right here. It's probably because it's inactive. Like he doesn't really use it as much anymore. He didn't post or anything. So there's 180's link. So that's pretty much, that sums up my feelings on everything in the community. It's a fucking shit show. Okay. Is there anything else you want to add to it that we haven't said?
I'm out of things to add.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming up.
Thank
Me
you.
too. I'm pretty useless. Thank you for coming up. It's been fun. I'm gonna leave this up. I'm gonna probably, it'll probably be down tonight just because I usually try to do that. And then
Dirty delete.
Dirty delete, yes. And so if anybody comes in without a wrench, do not freak out. I'll give it back. I'm gonna start giving them out. Just reading it.
I do think
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, because I just want people to feel comfortable. And if you have any suggestions for people to feel more comfortable, chatting and everything, just leave it and tell me not to approve the comment. A lot of people do that to communicate with me. So I love you, Lanky, very much. And thank you guys for coming. And don't forget, Jeff said, we're queer and we are here. And then, hold on. What did Not Chloe say? Hold on. He said something witty too. I wanted to add before we go.
He said he puts the B in LGBTQ.
Yes. Okay. So I love you guys. Dawn, if it's not directly up, it'll be up like so much tomorrow. So I love
much.
you. I was reading the comment. Oh my God. My brain
Good night,
is
guys.
mush. Good night, guys. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Love you guys. Night.